everybody out there, me okay. I am the one and only, and if there is another, you're phony. Yeah, you must be the phony, cause you already know me. And it's right, this for all my cash use. Me okay. I am the one and only, and if there is another, then he must be the phony, and he's full of baloney, cause you already know me. Yeah, already know that. Yeah, you know you can hang with no cash. That's even if you ain't got no cash. Then do your thing with no cash. Cause ain't no cash, I know cash. So you can hang with no cash. Even if you ain't got no cash. Just keep it the same with no cash. Cause ain't no cash, I know cash. Hello everybody out there in YouTube world. I am the homie No Cash. Yep, the one and only. If there's another, he's the phony, because you already know me.
One more time, y'all. I'm gonna do that one more time because this is about to be a real deep live this morning. I would like for everybody in the building that if you really rock with the movement, I know we don't got few people in here, but please share this video on your Facebook. Get it out real fast while I'm playing the jingle, letting people come into the room. Let's share and get some people in here this morning, because I got something that I want to get off my chest to y'all about something, my point of view on life and marriages and divorces. Not my marriage, but marriage and divorce, period. I want to hear what you guys have to think and say, and I'm going to address someone this morning because I want to clarify some things about myself. You know, me dealing with marriage and dealing with women as a man and correcting the issues that I have with women does not mean that I'm woman bashing, and it does not mean that I don't want women in my life. I love women, all right? All women, okay? We're gonna clarify that off the top. But I'm gonna get my message clear this morning. And Miss Lisa Griffin, I'm gonna help you out too if you choose to be receptive. But one thing you will not do is come to my channel, you know, and feel like you can voice your opinion to me about situations, even if I ask you, even if I say, what's your opinion or what's your perception? Just because I ask and you come over and put it there, that doesn't mean you're not gonna get a response, lady. Your opinion is not the only grand opinion. How you view things and how you view marriages and the way that they should go, Miss Lisa Griffin, is not the only way the marriage should go. It's really a compromise between you and your husband. And what you seem like, me, young lady, is someone who did not compromise with her husband much. So her husband went out and sought a listening ear from other places, not just women that he wanted to sex, anybody who would listen. Because a man is like this. If he's doing things reasonably and logically the way he think he should for you, and it's not working, and you're not receptive, he's gonna go and talk to somebody else, be it his friend, family members, the ex-girlfriend, the new side chick, or whatever have you. So I'm gonna help you out this morning, Miss Lisa Griffin, because I don't feel any kind of way about your comment or nobody else's comment. I choose to give y'all the 5 minutes of fame or the hour of fame that I picked the comment to come on and talk about. I choose to do that. So with that being said, we're gonna ease the grounds out. I'm gonna this jingle for my fans, my cashiers. Salute to y'all, man. Grand rising. Welcome forward, everyone who is rocking with me in the building right now. You could have been anywhere this morning, but you're here with me, and this is gonna be a really, really good one. So hold tight. I ain't here to disrespect nobody. I'm not here to disrespect woman. Sister Taz, I just called you. I don't know why I can't reach you, but I just called you. I called you last night as well. No problem, but I wanted to started reaching out to my moderators, and you was the first person. I couldn't reach you, so I didn't call everybody else. I will be calling y'all soon though. I'm gonna be in Atlanta this weekend, moderators. But let's get back to, I'm not woman bashing when I talk about my mama. I'm not woman bashing when I talk about my daughter. I'm not woman bashing when I'm talking about my wife. I'm trying to save the relationship between me and my wife, between me and my mama, in between me and my daughter, because I care. See, if I didn't care, I would say fuck it and fuck everything and go on with my life, right? I care. Beginning to figure out is that some women, including Miss Lisa Griffin, including Mrs. B.S. Brown, and a lot of women that are attracted to my knowledge and wisdom in the way that I address things, in the way that I speak on things, right? They are attracted to it. You know what they don't like? I'm beginning this. They don't like for you to expose the issue that they have in their own lives, with their own husbands, with their own children, with their own family. They don't like to deal with situations hands-on. And Lisa Griffin, you are much like my wife. This video right here, I'm going to say, is nothing about my wife. I am going to put this at the top of the video so everybody can see. I am not talking about me or my wife or our marriage. I'm talking about marriages in general, divorces in general, and how women have things misconstrued and men have things misconstrued when it comes to marriages. So now let's talk about it. Once again, I'm going to play the jingle because we need to loosen the grounds up. I need for everybody to know that I'm not mad. I'm not feeling some kind of way. I am the master student over here that's learning everything that I need to learn from my mother, father, Lord, God source. And as I learn, I'm here on my platform sharing and caring with my family and my congregation so that they can learn from my mistakes, Lisa, because I'm not one to hide my mistakes, Lisa. I'm not one who try to bury it and don't deal with it, Lisa. I address my mistakes. I put it on a pedestal, Lisa, so people can see me deal with my mistake and find the answer to my problem, and then I will be a living example to people, Lisa. The people who don't want to put their mistakes on a pedestal, Lisa. The people who wants to be quiet so much, Lisa, don't tell nobody about that, Lisa. Keep everything what goes on in this marriage and in this house like that, Lisa. That's somebody who's not doing shit right in their marriage or in their house, Lisa. Now, we're going to play this song and I'm going to get to it because I'm not mad, but I want to clarify some things for Lisa, Miss MS Brown, and for any female that may be watching my channel that is attracted to me for some reason. God attracted you. God brought you here for a reason. The Spirit brought you here for a reason. Now, whether you want to be chastised enough to get it, if you want something easy or if you want something handed to you on a pedestal over here, it's not going to happen. This is aggressive self-help over here, all right? So if you want to be helped, you can get it. And if you don't, you will get gone. And that's all you can do. But on that note, we're going to play the jingle one more again, and then I'm going to jump off up into this. We're going to let some people get into the room, and this is going to be a good one. So y'all share this right now while the jingle is playing. Put it on your Facebook page. Put it on your Twitter page. Text it to the people who you think will be very interesting to see this and talk, create dialogue, and find answers, because a lot of you women got it messed up. And I'm not women bashing. It just seems to be the women that are sticking their neck out, sticking your neck out there on the chopping block for somebody to chop it off. If you don't know what you're talking about or what you're doing or what you're saying, if you don't have knowledge and wisdom about how to do a thing, keep your mouth closed and listen twice as much as you talk. You got one mouth and two ears. You should listen twice as much as you talk, especially when you on somebody else's platform who done been through some things that's trying to teach you and teach his audience about the things that he been through. You be quiet when he teaching. Like when you go into the church, you don't just stand up in the church and say, hey, that ain't how we do things at my house, Pastor. We don't agree with what you saying right there. Now, you ain't right, Pastor. You see, you just don't do that because you do things decent and in order, right? And then when you get out of order, mistakes and people have a way to get your ass back in line. And that's just how God designed things. A mistake will learn you. A mistake will get you back in line. If you fall off that bike and bump your arm and bump your head and skin your knee, oh Lord, ooh, that hurt. That mistake will learn your ass how not to do that again. You will not hurt yourself again. You will figure out how to ride that bike through the mistakes that you made. But now we're going to listen to this jingle. And Miss Lisa, I got something for you in a nice way. I'm not being harsh, and I'm gonna try to calm down with my delivery. I get so passionate to sometimes it goes over people's heads, right? But Lisa, we gonna learn you today. I'm not trying to hurt you, and I know you watching these videos because you left these comments. And when you leave a comment, I like to give you your attention. Just like you got mine, I want to give you the attention that you need. So without further ado, y'all listen to the jangle. Let people come in the room.
Hello, everybody out there. Okay, I am the one and only. And if there is another, then he must be a phony. Yeah, he must be the phony, cause you already know me. And this right here's for all my cashiers. Me okay, I am the one and only. And if there is another, then he must be the phony. And he's full of baloney, cause you already know me, yeah. Yeah, you know you can hang with no cash. That's even if you ain't got no cash. Do your thing with no cash. Cause ain't no cap, I know cash. So you can hang with no cash. Even if you ain't got no cash. Just keep it the same with no cash. Cause ain't no cap, I know cash. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube world. I am the homie No Cash. Yep, the one and only. If there's another, he's the phony because you already know me.
Yeah, y'all. I mean, one thing that bothers me, for real, salute to the grind, everybody in the building with me right now. I would like to say from the top of this video, I appreciate everyone that's in here with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I would like to say I appreciate everybody that understands the power of that thumbs up button. I see y'all. The thumbs up button is what you call a like button. And I would like to say I appreciate and I'm grateful for everyone that has already come over here to this community and knows and understand that we love it. When you look at that like button over here and you smack it up, flip it, rub it down, oh no. And I want to say I appreciate everyone that has hit that thumbs up button and hit that like button and shared it for me. I appreciate y'all, and best is yet to come for y'all. We going places. Thank y'all very, very much. All right, everybody that knows how to hit the like button, you are appreciated. Thank you very kindly. All right, now with that being said, and if you're in the building right now and you have not subscribed to the channel, please be sure that you look down at that red button that says subscribe and you rock 'em, sock 'em, bop that thing, man, and make sure that you subscribe to your notifications bells, the bell at the top that says all, so that you'll be notified whenever we go live, like right now when we're live, or whenever I put up some of this new amazing content that's to come, and it is coming. Today I'm on my way to Atlanta, Georgia. I got a lot of work that I'm gonna be doing there with some important people. Boom, 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 bang, 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 bang. I see you in there, Mr. Boom, 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 Mr. Preach Redding, always in here uplifting spirits, man. I like to say, I like to give a shout out to all of my moderators from the top. Let's do a little Mod Squad chant real fast before we get into this. Mod Squad, Mod Squad, Mod Squad. Mod Squad, Mod Squad, come on, Mod Squad. I see y'all in there, but ain't nobody put Mod Squad in there for me. Out of all that yelling I'm doing, I see Cornelius McVeigh. I see you, Mr. Cornelius Cashiers. That's my moderator. I see you, Miss Sister Taz. That's my moderator. Trucking Casher. I see Trucking Trader Cashier, I see you, girl. And Miss Nicole J, Head Moderator Cashier, you better watch out. Look here, man. Y'all in here this morning. You could have been anywhere in the world, right? But you're here with me. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all about to catch a good one. I'm going to take my time with this one because I am passionate about a lot of the things that's happening these days and transpiring in my personal life. Let's get that clear first. So sometimes when you going through stuff and people coming at you this way and coming at you this way, you ducking all this stuff. Then you come on your platform to vent, to meet with people who are like you, who have the same mind frame as you, because that's who you attract, people. You attract, even if it's turbulence and bad people that you're attracting, you need to reevaluate yourself, because you're attracting these people for a reason. Okay? And you are the root of the attraction. It's the law of attraction. You attract that which you put out. So now follow me with this one. I'm beginning to wonder and think on a higher level of discernment and intellect, right? And using my intuition, I'm wondering, why am I attracting battered women? Now watch this. A lot of my women that are my biggest supporters are not battered women. They're understanding women. They know right from wrong. They are striving for perfection. They're striving for righteousness. Shouts out to Sister Taz. Shouts out to Nicole J, my head moderator. The biggest contributors with currency and current in my movement. Shouts out to E. Gonzalez. Shouts out to every woman in my community that comes over here and attempt to understand knowledge, wisdom, inner, over, and understanding so that they can do better in their own lives. Salute to all of you. I want to say that first, because some of these weak women that are attracted to the movement now, they tend to want to come over here and make me out to be out, y'all. I figured it out. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Lisa Griffin. This is not a negative video to you, darling. The first time I addressed your comment, I wanted to attempt to help you. But I told you everybody don't want people's help. You can bring a horse to the water, but you cannot make them drink. And so I know that, Lisa. But this is my pail of water over here. I'm fixing water for people with my life, my adversities, my trials, my tribulations, my failures, my mishaps, my mistakes, putting what I do on a pedestal, right or wrong, even wrong, because I want people to learn from my mistakes, Lisa. Now let me show you something, Miss Lisa. And y'all don't take this the wrong way. And if Lisa happens to come in the comment section, y'all please take it easy on Lisa, because I see Lisa got some issues going on in her life, and Lisa needs some advice. Lisa needs some information so that Lisa can put into knowledge and apply that knowledge into her life, and then Lisa will get some better results. And so we want to help Lisa. We're not against Lisa, all right? Give me a second. All right. That's right. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button, because I'm going in on this one. Y'all hit that like button because I'm going in on this one in a good way. And every woman under the sound of my voice is going to learn if you are receptive. Take this learning lesson from Lisa. And every woman that's sitting back watching me thinking that I'm woman bashing, misunderstanding the cry of a man that's saying, I need women. Actually, it's the women to get right and be the mother of the land like they are. I want all women to take on their responsibilities, stop being weak, running their kids off, making excuses, blaming their husbands and their boyfriends. You are the woman. You birthed us. Our first love came from you as a woman. It's your duty as a woman to teach the man how to love. You are the mother of the earth. Now, I'm going to get off of that and I'm going to calm down, because I can tell sometimes when I get passionate, I lose a lot of the women. Because I love y'all, I lose y'all. Same thing I did with my wife. I love my wife so much. Don't want to see her go through stuff. Want to see her in a better position. Want to help her better than I was helping my own damn self. I went and worked on a job for this lady for 8 because I wanted to be the man that she needed. She encouraged and inspired me to do with my life what I wouldn't even do for myself. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up, no. What would you do for love? I'm seeing a lot of women that know how to, they say they love people. They say they got an undying love for men, but you giving up on your love. Now, I'm not saying you giving up, Lisa, but this is a message for you because of the comment that you made. What I just said was to all women. I want bad, and every man ain't women bashing, and most men want to coexist and be around women. It's natural. But you know what the problem is? Some women have been through so many things in their upbringing and so many things in their past, and so much through with other men, and so much with their families, and so much as quiet, secretive things that they've been gone through because they've been beat up and battered, and people did them wrong and felt on them and fondled them and did things that were wrong to the woman. And I agree, that's wrong, lady. It was wrong, Lisa, if you went through those things. Somebody did those things to you, Lisa, they were wrong. And even if your husband treated you badly, Lisa, your husband was wrong. We're gonna give your husband the business when he's wrong, Lisa, because I don't believe no one should be treated wrong. We are righteous creatures and we should treat everyone righteously, Lisa. But watch this also, Lisa. You will not treat people wrong either, Lisa. We're gonna correct women and men around here, Lisa. You see? Because if we didn't, Lisa, it would be a lopsided world, much like what we're living in now, where you'd be light on women and have them indirectly thinking that they know something or that they're right in their own right when they're wrong, Lisa. Now, I don't want to make you wrong. I'm not against you. I'm sitting here trying to do this the best way that I can. Sometimes healing, Lisa, hurts. You know, like this scab I just had on my arm right here, I peeled the scab off of it, Lisa. It hurt very bad, Lisa. This hurt bad. Look at it. I'm gonna show you. You see that? I peeled the black scab off of it, and look at it. Ooh, even right now, it hurts, Lisa. It hurts. But see, healing hurts. And if you truly want to heal, y'all, everybody listening, everybody that's listening, if you truly want healing in your life, you're gonna have to hurt. You're gonna have to go through some things. You right? And if you really want the healing, you all right, you'll go through it. Them guys who get muscles, they want muscles bad. So they go through the push-ups, they go through the pull-ups, they go through the setups, they go through the reps. They keep going, sweat, tears, blood. I'm talking about some of them guys get their muscles so cut up and they hurt so bad, they're like, oh Lord, this hurt, But guess what? They keep going. They work through the hurt. Keep pushing up. Keep pulling up. Keep sitting up. Oh Lord, this hurt. But then one day, Lisa, they become big and strong for the resistance that they went through. They kept pushing, facing adversities, pushing, and the muscles come, Lisa. You want muscles, Lisa? I'm not talking physical muscles, Lisa. I'm talking about muscles in life that make you a strong woman, that will give you your strength enough to not give up on a husband just because he go and talk to some people because he can't talk to you, Lisa. See, that's what a lot of women get, but let me get to it. I don't want to lose y'all this morning, but I'm going to show Lisa something, and every woman under the sound of my voice who wants to learn something from a man's perspective. And if you want to get along with men, ladies, you need to start learning how to get a man's perspective, because most women don't know how to deal with men. And the ones that do, they have them a man or two. They're married. He's taking care of them. He's listening. They have him eating out of their hand when they understand how to treat their man. The ones of you who don't know how to treat a man, who did not have much of a man's perspective around you, you're having it hard to deal with men. And not only dealing with men, you're having it hard to choose one and keep him. You can always get a man, woman, because you have what you take between your legs that every man wants. So just because a man chases you to get what's between your leg does not mean once he gets what between your leg, he will keep you. He's not going to keep you just because you gave it to him. Okay? So now we're going to get off topic. I want Lisa and every woman under the sound of my voice to get this message today, because y'all got me misconstrued. Y'all think that I am woman bashing because I'm trying to save my marriage with my wife. Y'all think that I am woman bashing. I'm trying to get my relationship right with my mama, the woman who pushed me out of her vagina, who I grew off of, ate off of, lived off of for 9 months inside of her. Get into this world and all I know is her. And this is the woman and how she treats me. And y'all think I'm mad at her? I love my mama. I want my mama in my life more than I want any of y'all in my life. Ooh, that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. Okay? So do not misconstrue my frustration with the opposite sex, because I'm not like the average man to just say, fuck my mama, fuck that wife, fuck these women. I'm a womanize and fuck on them and treat them like everybody else doing them. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's not in me. But what I will do, Lisa, I will straighten every woman ass out that come in my circumference that I see needs straightener. And I don't mean mean, I don't mean aggressive, in a nice way. I'm gonna tell a woman what's right. I'm gonna tell you what you need. I'm not gonna put a pacifier in your mouth and pacify you for momentarily. I'm not gonna do that. I want to help you get it right, Lisa. And I use my life, my adversities, my trials, my tribulations, my ups, my downs, as a brave man to show you a man who can wear everything on his sleeve and say, I have nothing. At least I would set your ass down and tell you why I wanted another woman. Here is what I'm thinking. I haven't found her yet, but I have been thinking about it. If she comes along, Lisa, here's what's in my mind. We will talk about it. See, most men will go on and do it without discussing. But you mad at me because I'm an open and honest man. And you mad at your husband because he can't talk to you. You mad because the man can't talk to you. And so the man, and I don't even know your husband, but I'm about to tell you something, Lisa, from a man's perspective. If you want to learn and you want to listen and you want your husband back, listen a little bit. You might be able to get him, Lisa. You know why you can't get him now? Because you don't give a damn about what he thinks. You don't care about his perspective. You don't care about his perception or his opinion, his wants and his desires. I know this, Lisa. Ask me how I know. Because you're worried about him talking to other people, other females, people in the community, people in social media world, people in his family. Who gives a damn, Lisa, who he's talking to? If you were treating him right, or if he was treating you right, or if y'all had the right type of marriage, Lisa, if things were going good, hunky-dory in your marriage, Lisa, you wouldn't mind your damn husband going out saying, I bought my wife a $3,000 ring today. I love everything that I'm doing for her. Hell, I'm taking Lisa on a trip to Sandro Pay next month because I love the things that he has been doing for me. If he was on social media saying, my wife is the greatest and I love her, I love my wife, I will never let her go, on the top of the mountain, Lisa, you wouldn't have a damn thing to say about your husband sharing things with other people. You're not right for your husband. Y'all have problems and little issues and situations. And your husband can't talk to you about the situations, Lisa. You always going off and flying off the deep end. He can't get a word through. How he feels, his perception, his perspective, his opinion is not valued by you. And furthermore, Lisa, guess what you might be doing? I don't know you, Lisa. I'm just and I know that when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. But right now, I'm using intuition, right? And discernment. And I'm reading through you and your comment, and I got love for you, Lisa. I feel sorry for you. I sympathize for you because I have feelings. And I know the feeling that you having right now if you're going through a divorce and you love the man. No matter what you did wrong, Lisa, you don't feel like you deserve for him to be leaving you. And you love him enough to get it right, Lisa. So it hurts you when he's talking to other people about issues that he should be talking to you about. But you understand him. And you know, you try to talk to my wife all the time. And she's much like you, Lisa. She gets mad at me, Lisa, for coming on social media and talk about my issues with me in the marriage. I am hurting. I got divorced. I have feelings and emotions. I have a way to, I need to vent. It's not about my wife. It's self-preservation, Lisa. Now, I'm going to get on to what got this going, y'all, because I see y'all are here with me. Y'all rocking on that like button. Thank y'all very, very much. We about to get it in this morning. And I'm going to take this phone call. I'm going to take this.
Already know me. This right here, all my cash is. Okay. I am the one and only.
Kim.
Peace and love. I am the homie No Cash. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from, please. You're live on the air.
From Norfolk, Virginia.
What's your name?
My name is Kim.
Kim. Nice to have you here this morning, Kim. I didn't get a chance to what I'm talking about today, but I just wanted to answer the phone for you because normally people don't call in this early, and I wanted to give you your
Oh, I'm so sorry. So look, I got you on subscribe. I love you, by the way. But I'm just saying, I have you on subscribe, and it popped up from yesterday. I'm so sorry, baby.
No, listen, listen, you can talk about that, but I gotta get it out first.
I'm so mad at you for saying that to her.
You mad at me for saying what to her?
You said you basically you was telling her that the 5 things that you can have another wife, and then if you want him to eat out the palm of your hand, and all of that. You know, I was listening to you. No wife and all that. I agree with Lisa. Ain't no none.
Hold up, man. You all over the place. First of all, I'm about to give Lisa the business about things that she said.
I was looking at your little.
What you gotta do, right? Listen. You got the floor. You have the floor. What I don't need for you to do is talk out your neck. Go get the comment, find it, and read exactly what you saying I said, so I can justify for you what I meant. Because these days, people read things the way they want to perceive them. I bet you. You heard it. I didn't say anything to her. I wrote this. How you heard it? I wrote it. So how did you hear it?
I was looking at your video right then.
You missing my point, lady. What I'm saying is I wrote Lisa a comment. I didn't even say anything to Lisa yet. What is you talking about?
I'm telling you, it's of you. Like,
you know what? I'm gonna use you for a minute, right? Let's get off Lisa. I'm glad you're here. Are you okay to talk with me? I'm not against you. I love women. I don't even know you. This is the first time calling in, but I want to use you real fast for an example.
Mm-hmm.
You called in. I'm not mad at you. You can disagree with me. You do not have to agree with me, but I would like for you to be 21 about it. And if you called in to talk, let's talk. You with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what I want you to do, because I'm lost right now. I'm going to get back to Lisa because I know what I want to tell Lisa, and it's not disrespectful. Lisa needs this. What I want to know now is, what is it that you agree with from Lisa, and what is it that you disagree with from me, so I can clarify?
I think she was basically saying that talk to her about they don't want him to talk to nobody else about what they got going on, and then she was saying, then you said something about like, I love my mother. I'd rather have my mother in my life other than all y'all.
Any woman, meaning, listen, I want to clarify. My mama is the first example of a female I ever knew. So I want you females that are any damn female. Now, go ahead and finish talking.
I understand what you're saying on that part, but I was just saying, like, you was like, me can have a talk to somebody else and all of that, and
can I ask you a question? Stop 1 second. You see how you perceiving the way you want to perceive, and I think that that's exactly what Lisa's doing. Let me show you where y'all wrong at. I never said a man could talk to any woman he wants to. But let me share something with you right now, lady. He can. And where you and Lisa goes wrong at is living in a damn fairy tale world thinking you gonna meet a man that ain't. Now, I'm not telling you a man is gonna talk to women about you or about things that he shouldn't talk to them about. But one thing, talk to no woman.
No, my mama boyfriend though.
Girl, please get off my phone with that. I'm trying to teach you something. Your mama husband don't work on no job. Answer these questions for me. Do he work on a job?
Yeah, but
I ain't want no answers. Don't give me, listen. Yes or no, ma'am. I'm trying to show you something here. Don't make yourself look crazy. I ain't trying to make you look bad. I'm trying to help you. Do your mama husband go to, listen, ma'am, I'm trying to talk to you and we can make this go smooth if you help me, because it's my platform and I don't have to go through this. I'm trying to do something to show you something and my viewers. Do your mother's husband go to the grocery store or to the store without her at times?
Yes.
Do your mother's husband has a life that coexists without her sometimes?
Not really.
And look, what you're doing right now is proving my point of what women do, because everybody on this live knows that. They don't even know you be from around your mom a lot of times. Y'all might live under the same roof and all of that, but you can't sit on this live and make anybody on this live think that your husband don't be around your mama sometimes. And you sitting here trying to see, you see where I'm going. I'm gonna show you what you're doing, and you proving my point that my wife do and Lisa did to me. I'm only sitting here striving to show you, Lisa, and my wife the mistakes that y'all do as females that rub men the wrong way, right? Now, because I'm striving to help y'all to get that right.
I'm not gonna probably get no man though. Not just because I look the way I look.
I ain't never say you striving to get a man. I never said. I'm not talking about you per se, lady. Listen. Okay, let me help you understand. When you go to church and the preacher get to talking about, say you told some lies last week, right? Not bad lies, but you told your girlfriend some lies. You told her you was at somebody's house and you wasn't there. And you really got through. You shit her real good. She believed you. And you told another lie to somebody else and they believe you. And then on Sunday, you go to church and the pastor don't even know you from a can of paint. But he talking about people telling lies and how lies leave you to hell, and you're going to open your eyes up in hell, and you're going to burn in hell. Are you going to sit in there and try to make the pastor wrong because he stepped on your toes and told you lying is bad? Because you know what? This man is right. He don't even know me. He's telling me something wrong that I did, and he wasn't even there. Are you going to accept it? Or are you going to sit up there and make all these excuses like you sitting on this phone trying to do with me?
Mr. Dre. Okay, listen. This is Mr. No Cash. Do you talk to other females, Mr. Dre?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me speak to Mr. Dre. Where you at? Put him on the phone. Hey, Mr. Dre. Good morning, Mr. Dre. How you doing, sir? Grand Rising. Welcome forward. My name is No Cash. I'm a YouTube celebrity. I got over 220,000 subscribers, which is that ain't important. But I'm just letting you know, have a pictorial of what we're talking about here, because I know this is out of the blue for you, but I want you to have somewhat of an idea of what's going on, and then I'm gonna ask you a question. And you don't even know what's going on, right? But I want you to answer me honestly, okay? All right. I respect the man that you are, because any man that can have a daughter that's not his, put him on the phone to prove that he is faithful to her mother, that's a man that's living a good life. And you are being a good example around those kids and around their mother. And I want to say salute to you first off the top, okay? You understand what I'm saying?
I'm 38.
I don't care how old you is. If he's dating your mother, you still a child under him. So now I'm talking to him. So let me finish talking to him. Now, what I'm asking you, sir, because she's asking you the question in a manner to lose you, I want you to just answer me simply what I'm asking. You're married to her mother, right?
No.
Are you?
No.
Okay, you're not married to her. It don't matter. You're in a commitment with her mother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you vouch for me in front of her right now that you may not talk to other women about things that you shouldn't to women about? But do you talk to other women other than your wife in the run of your life, in the run of a day, sir?
No, it shouldn't be like that.
You don't talk to no women at all? I'm talking about not Bro, you don't understand what I'm asking you, because I know you ain't, you just saying anything. You telling me you don't talk to no woman but your wife?
I don't talk to her, no other woman. If I'm with my wife, I will not talk to no other woman like that.
Okay. Listen to what he just said, Lisa. He say if he's with his wife, he don't talk to another woman like that. Now, guess what? I believe that. Yes, he listen, he ain't even got to tell me. I know that man talk to other women. He work around women. He go to the store and women is in there. Some woman might say hello to him. Hey, he got to say hey back. What is y'all talking about? This is crazy.
I'm saying not.
Listen, sir, I know what you're saying, but you got to listen at what I'm saying. I'm trying to teach that young lady something, and if you won't answer me correctly, she gonna think she right. All I'm simply trying to get you to do is say her mother ain't the only damn woman you talk to. Now,
is she?
She not. I know she ain't.
I don't talk to another woman.
Listen, sir, I'm not saying you trying to holler at another woman. I'm not saying you talk about things.
You even talk to other women, period.
Y'all think, like, if you sat there and believe that man telling you.
He just said, no, he do not talk to other women.
Watch this. Watch this. Can I tell you? I'm about to prove you wrong right now. Ain't he talking to you? Watch this. Watch this. Right now, ain't he talking to you? Aren't you a woman? Boy, y'all crazy. I'm about to get off this phone because I got a lesson to teach. But y'all think on what y'all saying, because I can't let y'all interfere with my lesson. I'm going to get back to what I'm saying. He talked to plenty women. Now, I'm not saying he flirts with women. The problem with people here, when they hear me teaching, they're assuming what they think you only can perceive from your level of perception. It like what my wife be doing to me. Boy, this shit here crazy. I get it too. I get it. People ain't real, y'all. People are not real. They don't want to do right. They don't want to live a realistic life. Listen, man, y'all saw how hard it was. Y'all look at me. Answer me, please, in the comment section, because I could be crazy. This shit is crazy. Did y'all hear how that man was ducking the conversation about me asking him, is his girlfriend the only woman that he talked to? Did y'all hear him trying to say yeah in front of the daughter? Did y'all hear him not? This man know good and well he talked to. Listen, can y'all answer me? Peace and love. I am the homie No Cash. You are live on the air, and I'm answering these phone calls now because I ain't gonna forget what I got to say about this situation, but I am really getting a kick out of what's coming in on the line. So call us, state your name and what you calling, where you calling from, please.
I'm Michelle McMorris, moderator. I'm from Clinton, South Carolina.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, buddy. We got one of my moderators on the line. Now, look here. You have the floor. I am going to be quiet because people always saying I'm overpowering y'all. But talk to me 1 minute and let me see what you think about this. And I ain't even got a chance to speak on it yet. Y'all, listen. God is good because he's showing y'all right now with actions what I'm up against, what the girl Lisa thinks she's trying to fix. But when I get a chance to talk about it, y'all gonna understand this shit. I promise you. Go ahead and talk, Miss Michelle.
I understand exactly what you're saying, Cash. Sometimes you have to break things down. People are so uptight and don't want to be wrong until you have to break it down to layman's terms for some people.
And let me add to what you just said. Look, hold on. And to add to what you just said, hold on, Michelle, I'm gonna give you the floor back. But to add to what you just said too, don't be fooled as a woman too. Let me be honest with you. Sometimes when a man acts like he can't understand something that clear, because you know damn well you don't just only talk to the one woman that you committed to. Guess what that means sometimes, Miss Lisa? He just told on his damn self. Sometimes that mean, ooh, I can't sit here and admit that. No, I don't talk to other women. No. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get y'all to see. No, matter of fact, go ahead, Miss Michelle. I don't want to cut you off because they say I don't let people talk. Go ahead and talk.
Yes, he was Cash is saying, period. We all interact with the opposite
Thank you. Thank you.
That's just living. That's just life. You are going to speak. You are going to talk to the opposite sex. If you're a female, if you're a male, you do that unconsciously.
Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Michelle, this shit's so funny to me. Hey, Michelle.
He's not saying in a perverted or a sexual way, or you're trying to hit on, or you're trying to cheat on your wife. He just said, period. Whether you speak, whether you hold a conversation, whether you're around the opposite sex all day long, so you have to talk.
Hey, this is so funny to me. Thank you very much, Michelle. Michelle, thank you. Are you a moderator?
Yes, I am.
You deserve to be a moderator. That's the kind of moderators I like. And I'm about to get rid of some of these damn wrenches, man. Because let me be honest with you. I got some moderators that think like that girl that just called in. I got some moderators that think like Lisa. And I got to do more. Now I see why jobs do interviews with people. Because if you don't do an interview and get some of these people to open their mouths and say some things so you can see what they're thinking and where their mind is at, you won't know who's fool and who's not. And I'm not disrespecting nobody, but let me tell you what, God watch over two type of people, fools and babies. And the Bible tell you that. And so a fool is a fool for a reason. And the Bible tell you people who are intelligent don't argue with fools, because people from a distance can't tell who's who when you argue with a fool. Now, I'm not calling the young lady that called in a fool. I'm not calling Lisa a fool. What I'm doing is allowing you to call in as a female. And I haven't broke down to you nothing what I feel or what I think or how I perceive. And you called in and you got exactly what the fuck I was trying to say. It's like people do not, and listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Some of these people are just, my wife have the characteristics of some of these people, and that's not a bad thing. It's just an issue. It's just a mistake. It's a problem that you need to fix and get through. But the problem be, people will do exactly what that girl did on the phone just now, and what her mama boyfriend did on the phone just now, and they will go dance all around the situation at hand. And you know what the situation at hand is? That man should have just said, yes, I talk to plenty of females in the run of a day, but I do not flirt with them. I do not talk to them about things that I shouldn't talk about. But yes, I talk to females other than your mother. If he was a man, that's what he would have said.
And I don't see why if you're in a relationship or a marriage or whatever the case may be,
that you shouldn't be able to talk to the opposite sex.
With you being able to talk to someone else, not in a disrespectful way. I mean, if you speak to a woman, are you telling me that your wife or your husband gonna get mad? Something is wrong there.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what you just said. Listen to
when you cannot be yourself.
Miss Michelle, what you just said.
You be yourself. I can respect you being yourself and living a lie. You would never be a habit. It's not gonna last long.
Miss Michelle, thank you for saying that. And what I'm trying to show you, having to say it, everybody on this live should be able to witness that indirectly, whether to a lie or not. He just told a lie in front of his girlfriend's daughter, in front of me, and in front of everybody watching. And in his mind, his perception is he's right. And he said the right thing for his woman and for his woman's daughter. But guess what he did? He just manipulated the daughter, because now she's going to be meeting men, and she could be 38. I don't give a damn if she's 58. She's going to be meeting men and indirectly thinking that as long as the man don't talk about other women and act like he don't talk to other women and tell her he don't talk to other women, she'll believe just what the hell he says. Because she believe her mama's boyfriend. So you don't think she'll believe her own boyfriend?
He sounded, I might be wrong, but he sounded like he was walking on eggshells.
You ain't got to tell me. Let me tell you something.
His voice was a little shaky.
It was real shaky.
You have to, a woman has to know a woman's place, and a man has to be in a man's place. You can't. Everybody everybody can't be head of household.
Thank you very much, Miss Michelle.
If everybody was leaders, everybody be on the same wavelength in this world.
Thank you very much, Miss Michelle.
You have leaders and you have followers. That's just life.
Let me answer this other line right here, Miss Michelle. Hold on 1 second.
Call from. Text us, press 1.
Peace and love. I am the homie No Cash. This is IKC TV. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from, please. You are live on the air.
I'm John.
John calling from Kentucky. Hold on, Mr. John. Let me get Miss Michelle off the other line, and we're gonna click right back over to you momentarily. All right, sir? Hold on. Miss Michelle.
Yes, sir?
I'm gonna give John his little few minutes, and normally I shouldn't have opened up these lines before I break down the word, before I come forth with the word, but I'm gonna go ahead and let him talk, and then I'm gonna come forth with the word, and then I'll go ahead and open up the lines for y'all later, because I got to get this out. It's a learning lesson for me. This right here is, I'm gonna make y'all understand a whole lot with this conversation. Even Miss Lisa Griffin, because I'm not mad at her. I want her to understand where she went wrong. She might be can fix her damn marriage if she listened to this video. So thank you for calling in. Let me click back over, and you can call back in momentarily. All right. Thank you for your perception, though. You really have a keen one, and you are very intelligent and intellectual. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna call you back, buddy, and I'm gonna call you back before I do my lesson, because I got this lesson. I got something coming. It's coming. It's coming. Whew. I can't even get this one out. I'm glad that girl called in, and I'm glad her daddy did that. Her stepdad or her mama boyfriend. Boy, he was scared. That voice was shaking like a leaf on the tree. No, I don't talk to them. I'm like, whoa, straighten your voice up, man. You all right? Everything's all right. Okay, we don't have time to be wasting on people who don't want to answer or ducking the conversation. I had somebody on the phone there, but let me get back to what I'm talking to y'all about. This is getting real, y'all, and I see the problem. You right. That comment that just came that said that is why people cheat, trying to control them away. Man, look here, Chantel Cashier, I got something special for you. I swear to God, I got something special for you. That's on my grandmama. I'ma think on it. I don't just want it to be anything. It ain't a couple of dollars. It's nothing. It's one. I want it to be special because you, my dear, got it figured out from a woman's perspective. And guess what? Just because you said that just now, that don't mean that you on a man's side. That don't mean that you are female bashing, and you are a female. You are simply saying that you understand the problem of why most men will run off and send me late night. You know what? You know what? Chantel Cashier, see, a closed mouth don't get fed, and you have not because you ask not. And guess what? I will definitely send you late night type. That's worth it for you. I want you to have it. I want you to love it. I want you to listen to it. I want you to just love it. It's gonna be yours because you deserve it. You deserve it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Put your email in there in the comment section up under your name, Chantel. I will send you late night type. It's yours. And watch this. I'm about to re-record it and everything. It ain't gonna even be sounding like what you're gonna get. And I wanted to tell you no, because it's not complete and because I'm gonna redo it. But guess what? Because you're so smart, because you're so in tuned, because you're so balanced, I want to reward you with what you want. I want to show you that I have your best interests at heart, like most women don't know how to do in relationships. Although I know I shouldn't give you the song because I'm not ready to give it to you yet, and the song is going to be re-recorded, I want you to know I care about your best interests, the thing that you desire, right? Even though I don't want to do it, even though I really don't need to do that, right? I'm gonna show you I care more about your best interest than what I think. And that's how in relationships most people should do. But the woman like that's been on that phone don't know how to do that. And Lisa don't know how to do that. And that man that she put on the phone that's dating her mama don't know how to do that. And let me show y'all what I mean. Let's get back to Lisa's comment first, y'all. The lady ain't even let me get to what the problem is, because I don't have a problem with Lisa or anybody else commenting on my videos. I don't have a problem with you having a difference of on my videos. I don't have a problem with you opposing my facts or my truths or my opinions on my videos. I have a problem with people coming on my videos thinking that you could tell me something on my platform and then you don't want me to tell you nothing back, or you don't even want me to respond back to the response that you made to me that I didn't even ask for. I am a student teaching my followers. I'm not asking anybody to come to teach me anything. Now, if you got something to teach me, I know how to listen. But if you ain't intelligent enough, if you ain't qualified, if you ain't on my level, if the knowledge that you got is not getting through, I ain't taking nothing from you. You can't reach me, and it's not your platform. Stop for a minute, set you up a platform, think about what the mission or the message is you want, and if it's go against men, if it's talk about people like me, there's a platform out there for that, and you need to build your own. And you might attract some people that agree with you, but right here, this is mine. And the people, the majority of them that are here, they are in agreement with me, female or male. Stop trying to make this an opposite polar battle. I am for both, opposite sex and men. All right? I done said that so many times, but let's get back to Lisa, because we don't want to get distracted, y'all. Pay attention. This is going to be a good one. Everybody going to learn something, including Lisa. Hot damn a bear. Let me get to what Lisa said, because I don't want to lose y'all, and this is not, people that called in already and gave it a bad look. I'm going to clarify it, and I'm going to clean it up. Lisa, please understand what I'm trying to get you to see, baby girl, and give me a minute, because I'm about to do it. Okay. Lisa commented on the comment that I made to her. Oh no, the comment when I addressed her in the video with BS Brown, she got offended. And if I offended you, Miss Lisa, I apologize, because I wasn't aiming to offend you. If I stepped on your toes, I'm sorry. I did not mean to hurt your toes. I meant to prick your heart. I meant to reach you in your heart and in your mind, maybe that you can enter and over and understand what I'm striving to get you to get, and then you will enter over and understand your husband, who is a male, a little bit better. Now, that was my intentions. It wasn't to make you look bad. It was to let you know, hell, I even kept saying it. Lisa, I agree with a lot of what you said in that last comment. I said that, Lisa. But I see what it is with you, and I want to help you, Lisa. You're battered. You're bitter. You're battered and you're bitter. And it ain't a bad thing to be bitter. If I was your husband, Lisa, I would feel sorry for your bitter. If you didn't want me to talk to social media people and other people about being on the rock, because that really is, Lisa, then Lisa, you would sit down with me and you would talk with me like a man, Lisa, and face to face, eye to eye, we would go through whatever we got to go through, Lisa, to fix it, Lisa. That's the man that I am. And to compromise with you, Lisa, I would compromise and do at least over half of what you're complaining with about me. Whether I think it's right or wrong, it's just what you think. It's your interest, Lisa. So I care about you and love you enough to show you with my actions that I'm not just going to talk a good game, Lisa. I would use my actions to show you that what you're complaining to me about, Lisa, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to try to do my part and do some of what you're asking me, Lisa, because that's what a compromise is. Whether I want to do it or not, Lisa, I'm going to do it, because that's what compromise is. Now, guess what you have a problem with, Lisa, and I know it, and I'm about to show you if you listen, because I know my wife has this problem, and I be striving to show her, but she won't listen. Just yesterday, I was talking to my wife, Just yesterday, I was just loving on her, giving her encouraging words. I helped her with something that's out my business, gave her some help and all. I don't hate my wife, even though she's not about to be my wife. Why do people not get it? Why do y'all not get it? I want the best for my wife. I want the best for you, Lisa. I want the best for every woman on earth. But I also want the best for men too, Lisa. I can't leave the men out, Lisa. I want a better world for everyone. And in order for us to have a better world, Lisa, everyone is going to have to take accountability and responsibility for the wrong that they're doing in this world, or for the lack of the right that they're not influenced or putting out in this world, or they're not influencing in this world. And so I'm here to help everyone get it right, Lisa, whether it's a man or a woman. Now, this is what you guys don't understand about me. I'm always around men telling men right from wrong. I'm always, Lisa, all of my friends, if they would be honest with you, that are married, because let me tell you something, most of my friends are married. I was the only one unmarried. And I told them all of my life, ever since I was young, they'll vouch for it. I got friends that'll stand up and tell you, he said he will never get married. And I meant it. And that didn't mean that I didn't want a woman. That meant that I felt like I wasn't going to compromise with just any woman, giving them the best of me and not getting the best back in return. So I said, and I was one that stood firm on it, I would never marry a woman. I would have women. But watch this. Out of all my friends that got married, I'm going to just say some of them cheat. You choose and pick and try to find out which one I'm talking about. But some of my friends cheat on their wives. Watch this. It's no secret. Some of the wives know that they're cheating, but they're living a lie and they're playing a game and they're acting as if we don't know, and we'll just turn and look the other way. And as long as I don't put my hand on it and see it, you're fine. And yeah, you can take trips with the guys and do it as long as I don't find out. And sometimes she do that because she wanted to. I understand that. But when I have friends that live like that on their wives, I tell their ass the damn truth. I say, man, you a wimp and you a chump. I don't do it in front of his wife, but I tell him, I say, boy, you the breadwinner. You making all the money, your wife ain't making nothing. I say, now, you chose that one, you said I do, but you living like a wimp. You hiding, you living like a little boy. You think because you pay the bills and you call the shots in the house, that makes you a man. I say, but you running around lying like a little boy when all you got to do is tell the truth. If you would have told the truth in the beginning, you would have a better life right now, because your wife probably would have been okay with it. But you lied. You told it was all about her. It's you, baby. I only want you, darling. It's you and one and only you, ma'am. And guess what? When you tell them that, they remember that. And how you start out with a woman is how you're going to end up with the woman. If you start out, let me show y'all something. If you start out meeting her, hey, baby girl, what's it hitting for, darling? Hey, we got it over here, girl. Look here. It's over here, girl. It's over here. Holla at your boy. Here, what you need, girl? Get yourself something to eat. Here. Here. Go ahead. Take that red date. That's 20. Go ahead. Get you something to eat, girl. And if he start out, here, you need something else, girl, get yourself some gas. There you go. You start out like that, guess what? You're going to end up like that. You got to keep giving that money. If you start out saying, oh, honey, it's all about you, baby girl. I want to be with you. It's only you. You and only you. It's you and only you. You see, when you go in there saying that shit, she expecting you to live up to your word. And so now you are being wrong because you lied. But if most men would just be real when they meet a woman and say, hey, look, you know what? I like you a lot. I like to spend a lot of my time with you because you just make me feel good. I'm just going to be real. I'm not trying to make it sound cliche. And can I just be real with you for a minute here? Now, I like spending time with you, and I would do it more often if we can continue on this level. And I don't want no commitment, because right now I'm just not commitment ready. I will treat you nice. Baby girl, I probably would treat you better than a wife because I'm not a mean person, but I'm just not ready for a commitment. but I am ready to have fun with the opposite sex. And whatever we do, it's totally on you. Whatever you allow us to do is fine, and whatever you do not allow us to do is still fine. I will be happy doing whatever you allow me to do with you, whenever you allow me, and it's totally up to you. But I like you, darling. Now, watch this. It sounded like game. It's really not game, and that's what women do. Women think when a man come across like that, he got some mean game. All that man doing is speaking from his heart, telling your ass the truth. And watch this. Watch this now. Some women appreciate that damn truth. You know why? Because they done been through so many damn men that told them that damn lie. It's only you, baby. It's only you. I'm gonna live only for you. I'm gonna do everything right for you, girl. Here, get this money. He paying bills and all that. I know men that bought cars for girls and all that. I know men that did all he can do with his currency. But it don't keep you. Currency won't keep her. Honesty, openness, loyalty will keep her. See? Now, I'm gonna get back to this damn comment. Cause y'all, this thing is crazy, y'all. A lot of females got it messed up, and that's the issue. I'm not female bashing. I'm female getting it right. Because if y'all get it right, y'all will have men in your life. But let me get this thing. I don't want to lose y'all, man. Wow, this is crazy. This is gonna be a real one right here. I ain't even got to the comment. Whoo! This girl said, Cash, I never said anything to you negative. You asked for comments about your discussion on marriages. And I did, Lisa, but not for you to comment on my marriage and me and my wife. I wanted you to come on and tell about you and your husband and what you went through with you and your husband, because that's the only thing you know, Lisa. You can't talk about me and my wife because you haven't been there. So, yes, I open opinion there. And when you put yours there, be willing and able to accept the same medicine that you dish out. If you give somebody else information, advice, and instructions, why they can't give you information, instructions, and advice? I'm the one with the platform. I'm the one who's giving out instructions, advice, and information. You're not. And if you want to, Lisa, start you a YouTube channel for battered wives or ex-wives. And a lot of females flock to you. But what you need to get, Lisa, is I never ask anybody anything. I welcome y'all's opinions. I welcome y'all's perceptions. And I welcome y'all's perspectives, because I'm not a one-sided person. And I don't mind being opposed. I happen to actually like it. I feed off of it because I want to strive to get it right. And I don't want to be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want somebody to help me know that I'm wrong and then steer me back the right way, because I'm not a dummy and I'm not a fuck up, neither a pain freak. If I'm doing something wrong, I want to hurry up and know how to get it right, figure it out, get somebody to help me and get it right and get on with my life, because I'm real, Lisa. But let's get back to what he torn apart, because she wrote you her opinion on being married. Lisa, my dear, come here. Why are you so torn apart about a comment on a YouTube channel from a stranger that you don't even know? How can you let a stranger have that much control over your life, Lisa? I'm the stranger that I'm referring to too. I would never give no one that much power over my life, Lisa. Never ever. Especially not a stranger who don't even know me, Lisa. But you know why you so in your feelings, Lisa? Because something that I said registered with you, and I'm going to get to that. I'm not rushing today. Let me turn my AC on. It will not get me hot in here and mess this up today. Hold on. Y'all see, I ain't even talking to Melvin, because this shit here is real. Hold on. Let me get back right. Now, she said, I'm glad you thought my letter was a joke. Whoever said that your comment was a joke, Lisa? If I thought it was a joke, I never would have read it. I kept saying in your comment, through the comment, Lisa, I value some of the things that you're saying. I did in that comment, Lisa. And I chose that comment because I wanted to take a minute to try to, if I could, give you some advice, give you my perception, give you my opinion, just like you gave me, Lisa. But I want you to get this, and you're going to get it. Watch your own words, Lisa. You say, hold on. You say, it's sad when a woman has to be torn apart when I didn't tear you apart. And I apologize if you felt torn apart. Because she wrote her opinion on being married. I'm glad you thought my letter was a joke. I have females, you have females in your community that know after reading my letter, I wasn't trying to tear down you or anyone. We never accused you of tearing anyone down. And yes, you're right. I do have a lot of females that agree, understand, enter, and overstand me here in my community. So I cannot be female bashing, or else they would not be following. You see, I'm just not agreeing with you. And when females like you have a man that don't agree with them, instead of you striving to compromise, you want to control the man. You want the man to listen to what your perception is, your perspective is, in your way, more than what he's trying to get you to understand about his perception and his perspective and his ways, his interests, his feelings, his desires. And guess what, Lisa? I know about you. Your husband or your boyfriend or your fiance or your significant other or your play toy, whatever he is, he talked to other people, Lisa, because of this very same reason. He cannot talk to you, Lisa. He don't get anywhere when he's talking to you, Lisa. So he tried so many times, Lisa, and you maybe argue with him, Lisa. I don't know you. I'm just assuming. Again, you correct me if I'm wrong. You may not even argue with him, Lisa. You may just ignore him and turn to the side, and you just dry, no feedback, no responses. He's asking questions, looking for answers from you, Lisa, and you have nothing, right, to say. And so he get nothing. It's empty. You're empty, Lisa. He may have been trying to talk to you, and guess what you telling him? You don't want to talk. He talking too much. You know, you're just brushing him off. And guess what? I'll give you an example. Maybe he's not even trying to talk to you. Maybe his perception is he already know he can't talk to you because of how you've acted around him. And so he's choosing to talk to some people who will listen to him, Lisa, who will be the listening ear. He's not wrong for that, Lisa. Now, you might think he's wrong because what he's talking to the people about may include you sometimes, but it's not all about you, Lisa. That man is an individual. He has feelings. He desires things. He wants compromise from you. You women hold over our head falsely for no apparent reason, which is really dumb. Because if he was on social media talking about the good things and how good you were and how he wanted to pamper you and how much he loved you on top of the mountain, you wouldn't have one damn thing to say about it, Lisa. I know this. Every time I talk good about my wife on my YouTube channel, she's all right with it. Every time I put my wife on a pedestal on my YouTube channel, if I kiss on her and hug her and on my YouTube channel, she loves that. But the moment I talk about an issue that we have, that we need to fix, on my oh baby, shit didn't hit the, and I ain't bashing you, Lisa. Get this, please. Please get it, Lisa. She said, I wasn't trying to tear you down on anyone. I'm disappointed and sad that you would laugh at my letter. I can't imagine who I offended, but I'm done. This is your channel. I love my letter. Wish you well. I've been torn up enough in my life. Ooh, you're right. You are. I feel your pain, even in that. And I sympathize for you, Lisa. I apologize if I offended you, but I can't apologize for your husband. And your husband don't speak for every man. And what your husband did to you, every man would not do to you. You cannot box all men in that box. And Lisa, I feel your pain. I really do. When you didn't feel mine, you see, My response to you came from my pain, came from my experiences of me going through a divorce. And I just gave you advice from my feelings and my emotions and my learnings, right? And you didn't get any damn thing I was trying to give you. But here it is. I understand you. I sympathize for you, Lisa, and everything you're going through. So much so, I have some advice for you, and you're gonna get this work. And if you listen, Lisa, whether you get this man back or not, your husband back or not, it's fine. Life ain't over. You'll get yourself together for the next man that God sends you. Hold on. She say, I wish you well. I've been torn up enough in my life. I'll be praying for you, Lisa. I won't let you or anybody else tear me down because I wrote a comment to you that you told your listeners to comment on. I did not. I welcome the comments. And if I welcome comments, you guys should welcome my rebuttals or welcome my comebacks or my responses. It's just that simple. It ain't gonna go one-sided. You know, you might talk trash to somebody, they might talk trash to you back. Or you might talk trash to somebody, they might slap the shit out of you. Or you might talk trash to somebody and they might beat you up. Or you might talk trash to somebody and they might shoot you. And people might say, oh, he talked trash to them and they shot him. They didn't have to do that. No, you gotta be careful, because everybody might not give you equal back what you did. Everybody might not just talk trash back to you. Somebody might holler off and slap fire at you. And they ain't wrong. You might think they're wrong, right? But they're responding to what you did. It's called cause and effect. And no energy is lost or gained. And cause you did this or said this to somebody, the effect is going to be coming back to you. So careful your cause or what you do to people or what you say to people or what you write in a comment to people on a comment section. But we ain't even got to the good part yet. Stay there. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? I can't imagine. No, she say, I won't let anybody else tear me down because I wrote a comment to you that you told listeners to comment on. You tear down women for no, and I can't believe, she meant to say no reason. And I can't believe women are on here agreeing with you. Oh yeah, I know you can't agree that women are on here agreeing with me. You know why you can't? Because you want those women to agree with your ignorance. You don't see that these women that are on my channel are intelligent. They're not ignorant. They're not followers. You see, they don't even just follow me. Hell, Lisa, I tell them to don't just follow me. Hell, I don't follow people. I am a master student of my mother, father, Lord, God source. I'm influenced by others. I'm encouraged by others. I'm inspired by others. But I don't just listen to what the hell nobody tells me, Lisa. I consider it. I let it go inside my brain and I register it. And then I do research and knowledge and I seek. And then I find out things of my own, Lisa. And then I give credit where credit is due. And then I value that opinion or that perception or that perspective or fact or truth. Because I'm never going to ignore, Lisa, facts and truth. Because when you ignore the facts and the truth about your husband or a situation or the YouTube man that's trying to show you the facts and the truth or wherever the facts and the truth are coming from, Lisa, if you ignore facts and truth, Lisa, your ignorance, your ignore of facts and truth will make you ignorant, Lisa. And it ain't my fault. You're doing the ignoring, Lisa. Now, we're going to get back because we're going to teach you, Lisa, this morning, if you will learn. She said, I've been torn up enough in my life. I won't let you or anybody else tear me down because I wrote a comment to you that you told your listeners to comment on. I didn't, Lisa. Your comments are welcome though, but you can keep them to yourself too. Let me make sure everybody knows that. All comments are welcome, but y'all can keep them to yourself too if you are scared or you don't want what's going to come back to you, because it could come back to you. Now, you tear down women for no reason. And I can't believe women are on here agreeing with you. Every man or woman that has a bad marriage didn't do something wrong. That's what I'm saying, damn it, Lisa. You must be learning. You're right, I agree. Every man or woman that has a bad marriage didn't do something wrong. There are just some people who are not meant to be. Good luck. The way you laughed through my letter and tried to be funny, it's sad, and people give you likes. Yeah, they give me likes because it's true, Lisa. And yes, I agree with you. It is sad that we all have life as fucked up as we may have it, and we all are confused a bit, right? But what I'm beginning to see with you here, you are a lot confused. You're saying things like, you tear women down for no reason, and I can't believe women are on here agreeing with you. Every man or woman that has a bad marriage didn't do something wrong. Lisa, let me help you. Every man or woman that has a bad marriage did everything wrong that's bad in the marriage, be it the husband or the wife. As a matter of fact, Lisa, this is what you don't know, a higher level of learning and knowledge. When you become married, Lisa, y'all are one. So it's no longer his fault or your fault. Y'all both take the blame. So if the marriage is going wrong, Lisa, it's both of y'all's fault, and you both have done it wrong. And if something is going wrong, Lisa, you know whose fault it is to fix it? It's both of y'all's fault to fix it. It's both of y'all's responsibility, accountability, and burden. And the one who runs away from the responsibility and the burden, Lisa, is the weakest link. You can't do it by yourself, Lisa. And if your husband ran from you, Lisa, he's the weakest link. I agree with you. But Lisa, if you just got mad at your husband because he went and talked to a few people because he couldn't talk to you, and maybe he told a few people a few things that you thought he shouldn't tell people. It was some problems that was going on in y'all marriage that you probably thought he shouldn't have shared with nobody. But he thought maybe I need to share this with somebody because somebody need to understand me, to understand whether I'm right or wrong, because we need a referee. I'm always wrong with this lady. She never listens to me. She always overtalks me. She shuts up and shut things down and don't say nothing at all. Or she get on the phone and talk to her friends all about me and her family, her brothers and everybody. I can't get a word through. What do you think a man like that is going to do, Lisa? He's going to go talk to somebody. I don't give a damn if he go and hug a tree. I'm a tree hugger. I hug trees. I talk to the tree. I hug the tree. I get energy from the tree. He going to talk to somebody, Lisa, if you ain't talking to him. And furthermore, Lisa, you shouldn't be worried about him talking to people and what he's saying if y'all got good things going on in the marriage. The problem, Lisa, you ain't did enough to fix your marriage yet, and your husband may have not done enough to fix the marriage yet, and you both have a responsibility to do that before you give up on it, because the vows you took said better or for worse, richer or for poor, sickness and health, to death do us part, death in life. It's opposite polars. You don't just leave when shit go bad. You don't just leave when your husband talked to some people about you about some things that he shouldn't have talked about. You don't just leave when your husband make the first mistake that he made. You don't just leave when your wife go out and cheat on you. Maybe she cheated because you didn't do the right thing. Maybe you wasn't fulfilling her. So I'm talking to both sides here, but I only can speak from a man's point of view because I'm a man. I only can speak about my feelings. I only can say how I feel as a man. I'm not a woman. Now, what I do know is we're going to get to your comment because that was your response. Lisa said, I now realize you only want people on your channel. This is another comment, y'all. And this was 6 hours ago. She was up this morning early writing this. So you realize, I now realize, and she put no. She put, I know realize, but it's supposed to be now, Lisa. Do some research. I know it could have been a typo, but take your time is what I'm telling you. Don't be so much in your feelings when you're trying to teach someone something about your adversities. Articulate yourself in a manner that you deliver what you're trying to teach people or tell people, because it won't reach and won't work if you don't. But I get what you're trying to say. Let's get back to it. I now realize you only want people on your channel that is going to send you money. That's a lie, Lisa. You're reaching now, and I see why your husband talked to other people. You tearing down women, and it's women that are taking care of you. Absolutely, Lisa. And it's not all women. I have men. One of my biggest, the person who gives me the most support is a man. I won't tell you who he is because you might try to be in his inbox or his DM trying to find you a good husband. But what I want to tell you is, male and female Lisa, men and women Lisa, supports my movement. And no, I'm no homo. I'm not gay. The men are not gay. They are not attracted to me. Mr. Cornelius McVeigh, cashier, in my comment section here, is one of the men that I value and respect the most. He is my elder. I think he's 65 years old, if I'm not mistaken, or 67. Both of the numbers stick out in my head. He is a man. He sends money. He values my opinion, my perspective, my perception. He's my elder. I value him. He's my cashier. He's here right now in the comment section. He's there. He's here all the time. He's my elder. He values my intellect. Stop, Lisa. That's why your husband talk to other people, because when things aren't going your way, Lisa, and he's trying to talk to you maybe to get some clarity, to get some things fixed, some things ironed out so y'all can get past some of the shit that y'all going through. When he does that, Lisa, you do this to him. You insult him like you're doing me, and you say things that are untrue to him. You say, you women just following you want their money. I ain't never asked nobody for no money, but maybe a few times in the past. I'm not asking for anything now, Lisa. I'm just receiving, Lisa. I have something that I'm writing a book, Lisa, called Take the Soap. And I'm showing people like you who don't know how to receive goodness in their lives. Your man and your husband could have been a good man for you, but because he didn't wrap that thing up in a bowl and package it up the way you wanted it, Lisa, you threw the baby out with the bath water, Lisa. The same thing my wife did. Y'all throwing the baby out with the bath water. The bath water must go because it is dirty. You done cleaned the baby, but you don't throw the baby out with the bath water. You take time to get the baby out of the bath water. You rinse the baby off. You dry the baby off. The baby, Lisa, is your husband. You don't throw your husband out with the bath water. You wash him up. You spend some time on him. You get him right. You feed him. You talk to him. You listen to him. You understand him. You put time in. You put your hands on it, Lisa. That's the only way it's gonna work, Lisa. Ain't no woman met a good man and made it work with the ready-made man. Ain't no man met a good woman and made it work with the ready-made woman. No, they met a woman and a man that they had to get to know, and then they had to compromise, and they both had to go above and beyond. And don't you know, sometimes the man may have had to, he got to protect the family. He got to shoot. He got to go out and work and hunt and fix the cars and fix the house and all type of things he got to do. And he got to do that. He can't get weary. And he got to learn. He got to talk to other men that know more than him to get advice so he can do it right. And guess what, Lisa? You got to do the same damn thing. You ain't perfect. You ain't ready-made. You got work to do too, Lisa. Just like him. And I imagine that man tried so hard to do the work with you, and you did what you do. You blocking him out, Lisa. We get tired of that. And when we get blocked out, we go where someone receives us. I don't care if it's social media. I don't care if it's the side chick, and he shouldn't have had a side chick. I'm not agreeing with his side chick, but he has a side chick, Lisa, because his side chick listens. His side chick does all the things that you won't do. His side chicks cooks the food that you won't cook. His side chicks let him talk the way he wants to talk. His side chicks rubs him the way he wants to be rubbed. His side chicks let him be him. And so that's where he goes. Your problem, Lisa, is not with other women. And your problem, Lisa, is not with your ex-husband. Your problem, Lisa, is with you, your inner, over, and understanding. Because you can't even understand me when I'm sympathizing for you. Now, we're going to get back to your comment, because Lisa was serious about this thing. Lisa say, You tear women down, and it's women that is taking care of you. You have guests on and you never let them talk. It's my platform. I let them talk. They can't talk. When I give people the floor to talk, that's your time to talk. Get it out. I have a show to uphold. I have to keep my people entertained. It's not your show because I give you an opportunity to talk, Lisa. I don't let nobody come on and take over my show, Lisa. Oprah don't do that. Dr. Phil don't do that. Nobody does that, Lisa. But you see how crazy you are to come over here and think I should let somebody come on my show and run it? Even you. This is what you're striving to do for my comment section. But you can't run my channel from the comment section, Lisa. Let me help you. Now, Lisa said, if someone doesn't agree with you or me, you rip them apart. You're lying, Lisa. Look at how you reach it. And I'm going to tell you, this is what your husband experiences from you. When somebody trying to correct you and say what's wrong and how to get it right, you get offended, Lisa, and then hurt people begin to hurt people. Like you trying to hurt me right now, but it don't hurt, Lisa. I'm trying to help you. And what you did to me, I know for a fact you did it to your husband. And that's why he talked to other people on your ass. That's why he went and talked to other people at work. It might not have been a side chick, just anybody who will listen, Lisa, because your ass don't, and you got a hard head. So I see that through your comments. But let's get back to what you were saying. She said, I think you are talented, but you never ever talk good about any woman, and that's sad. Nobody calls you out. What? You say I don't never talk good about any woman? Lady, you ain't never heard me talk about Sister Taz. Lisa, let me take a quick minute, and I ain't gonna do it right now, but go find it in some of the videos, and I continue to do it all the time. You don't never hear me talk to Taz. Oh, she married too. She got a husband and a son, and she's my biggest supporter. She gives me the most than any female. I don't think she wants to be with me, and I don't want to be with her. Yes, I do. I want to get to know her. I want to be in her company and her husband's company and her son's company, because any woman who can keep a man that like she keeping and can raise up a son like she's raising and can help me the way that she's helping me and be inner over and understanding the way that Sister Taz is right here in the comment section right now. Look down, Lisa. You'll see her there. I talk good about her all the time. Oh, guess what else? Lisa, I talk good about Miss Nicole J. She's my head moderator. I think she's in here now too. Miss Head Moderator Nicole J, make a comment. Let her see you stick your head out, please. I talk very good about Nicole J all the time. Guess what else? You may not see her, but Miss Violet B. Cashier is in the building right now too. I talk very highly of that female. I haven't never talked to her on the phone yet. I mean, she's just a very good lady. She's sensitive, kind, nurturing, loving, understanding, submissive. She's all of those things, man. I think she is a damn virtuous woman, and I ain't met her yet. Yes. Even the other lady, Miss Goddess Galactic Family. You see how I remember their names and they're not even in there? Oh, these are the women that I admire, I care and love. I ultimately love them and put them on a pedestal, and I don't even met them. Watch this, girl. I love Sister Taz so much, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, girl, next month, in the real near future, next month, I'm putting together a trip. I'm going to see Sister Taz. Y'all are gonna see Sister Taz on my video right now. I'm gonna be in Sister Taz's car with my setup going on. Hey, y'all, look, y'all. I'm with Sister Taz. Give me a hug, Sister Taz. I made it over here to Sacramento, California. Because that's what I do when I love people. When people reciprocate energy back to me, that lets me know they understand me, that they are not against me. See, Lisa, you against me. I would never come see you. The energy is not there. You're battered. And I would come see you if I could help you, if you would be receptive, if you would listen. But guess what, Lisa? You hard-headed. Your husband didn't left you because you hard-headed. Hell, I ain't trying to leave my wife. Lisa, let me let you understand something about me. I'm not your husband. I'm fighting for my wife. Done signed divorce papers and still letting all y'all know right here, I want my wife. That's the difference between me and your husband. If you think your husband talking to people because he wants to leave you, he may be, Lisa, but that's not why I talk to people about my marriage or my divorce or my feelings, my emotions, and how I feel. about my wife not letting me express myself. No, 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 no. That's not my perception, Lisa. I love my wife. I want to be with my wife forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. But Lisa, I can't be with somebody who don't want to be with me, Lisa. And let me tell you something. Your husband probably leaving your ass because he can't be with somebody that don't want to be with him either, Lisa. You too worried about what everybody else think, Lisa. Your husband trying to talk to you and get through to you and fix some things, Lisa, much like myself. And you judging that man, Lisa. And you want to tell him everything to do, Lisa. You think he's the only one wrong. He need to stop doing this. He need to stop doing that. He need to do this better. He need to do that better, right, Lisa? And he trying. As men, I do believe we try a lot, man, and we ain't perfect. But one thing I see a lot of women don't do, and some of you do, I'm not women bashing, some do. Not a lot that I've had, not a lot that I've experienced, but Lord, I did see some of my friends have some good women that tolerated them cheating over and over again. I'm not saying you should. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I saw good women that did tolerate it. I saw women that tolerate outside babies and took that no good sucker back and loved them in spite of. I saw it, Lisa and Isha. My wife is Isha and that's Lisa. Oh Lord, Isha and Lisa. But I'm not gonna make this about my wife. I'm not trying to throw my wife under the bus. This is you, Lisa. This is you, Lisa. I want you to get it, girl. And I ain't finished. Hold on. Lisa was serious, y'all. Lisa say, she say, no, hold on, let me get to the point. I think you are talented, but you never ever talk good about any women, and you're lying, Lisa. You're reaching. And that's sad. Nobody calls you out. You don't want to hear nobody's opinion but yours. You're lying. I open up the floor. I have a hotline bling. None of you sorry suckers that are weak-minded and think y'all know everything will not call in and debate me, because you know it is not going to be all hunky-dory and sweet over here. Your intellect better be right. You better come correct if you call in on this line, and I will let you talk. But you're not going to spew lies and bull crap in my community. Now watch this. She said, you don't want to hear nobody's opinion but yours. The only woman you talk good about is the women sending you money. Oh, okay, that's what you think. Oh, so you was listening. I feel sorry for you. You're angry, and nothing in my letter was disrespectful to you and anybody else, okay? You asked for comments on marriage issues. I didn't. You could have kept them to yourself. Let me remind you that you can keep your opinion to yourself. I didn't ask for them. I said they're welcome. Now, you can try to tear me down for a comment on wedding, but I'm good. You're not mature enough to listen sometimes. If someone is not cash apping you, then you get very disrespectful. That's what you think? Lisa, you reaching, and I see what your husband is dealing with, Lisa. I see what your husband is dealing with. See it. Not even me saying that. I'm gonna just keep reading what you saying, Lisa, and let them perceive. Watch this. If someone is not cash apping you, then you get very disrespectful. Do y'all view me as being disrespectful if I don't get any cash apps? Everybody who's really a part of my community, do y'all think I'm disrespectful if y'all don't send me any money? Or do my theme song say, you know you can hang with no cash, even if you ain't got no cash? Do my theme song let y'all know y'all are welcome in my community, whether you got $1 or not? Or is Miss Lisa listening, or do she fucking want to hear what she want to hear? Okay, next, because we ain't gonna waste time on ignorance, because we know Miss Lisa and a lot of people are ignorant. That's not a bad thing to be ignorant. It's just a truth and factual thing, and they need to fix it. And the best way to fix ignorance is to stop ignoring the truth and the facts about a situation, because you will be unknowledgeable. But we're gonna get your ass right, Lisa. She say, you asked for comments on the marriage issue. You can try to tear me down from the comment of, no, let me go back down. She say, if someone is not cash apping you, then you get very disrespected. And I wonder why. You are disrespectful to women. You're lying. I tell women what they need to hear when they need to hear it, if they need chastising. So what, you want me to pacify you? So what, you want your husband to just let you sit around him making all kinds of mistakes, looking like a dummy, and make him look like a dummy, and he's just gonna walk around looking like a dummy and let you look like a dummy? No, he want to say, no, honey, when you're doing that right there, you kind of look like a dummy. And when you're doing that, you make me look like a dummy. So let's not look like a dummy. Let me help you fix that. You know, let me help you work on that. But you get mad if your husband do that, ain't it? You want to tell him he shouldn't be talking to you like that, ain't it? And then he gets frustrated and go talk to somebody else and say, you know what, this damn lady don't really understand. I'm trying to talk to her. I'm trying to help us. I'm trying to help her to help us. She don't get it. She's always faulting me. And that's kind of how the conversation go when your husband go and talk to other people, ma'am, because he can't talk to you. And I know it because I can't talk to you. I can't even type to you. I can't even comment to you. I can't even give you advice through my phone. I'm not even there with you to go back and forth, and you can't even receive the goodness that I'm trying to give you. But let's get back to her comment. We don't want to overtalk her like she say I do. We don't want to overtalk her. She say, you ask for comments on marriage issues. You can try to tear me down for a comment on wedding. She say, you're not mature enough to listen sometimes. If someone is not cash apping you, then you get very disrespectful. And I wonder why. You are disrespectful to women, and you're a user of people with good hearts. No, I don't. All of my good-hearted people right here, Lisa, can tell you I never asked them for anything. And guess what, Lisa? It's because my good-hearted people that give me the most, they ask you to give to me, Lisa. Because they think it's selfish for you to have your ass over here getting knowledge and wisdom, entertainment, edutainment, and all of this good stuff that I'm giving to y'all, because they understand that I'm working, Lisa. This is work for me, right? But you don't understand it, and I'm gonna prove to you and them that you don't understand that this is work. And my cashiers know that you're over here misusing me. You want to soak up everything I got and don't contribute nothing. And they give the most. And so they tell you and everybody in the room, hit the cash app, please. They share my cash app because they say, if we can give, so can you, Lisa. But guess what, Lisa? I ain't never asked you for shit. Stop lying in my community. That's why your husband left you, Lisa. Because when you get weak, when things ain't going your way, when the conversation is getting a little more enriched for you, and things may look like you don't know what you're talking about, and it might be leaning your husband way, guess what you do? You insult your husband. You treat your husband just like how you doing me right now. And no man likes that, Lisa. No man don't like a woman that can't take accountability and responsibility for the wrongdoings in her life. Because men don't like when you can tell us about all that we doing wrong and we trying to fix it and get it right, Lisa, for you, Lisa. Hold on. And get it right for you, Lisa. But y'all don't never stop to try to get it right for us, Lisa. Now, I ain't saying you don't, Lisa. No women that I've had but a couple, and I had plenty of women, ever tried to show me that they cared about me with their actions beyond the shadow of a reasonable doubt. Soon as shit hit the fan, they ass run away. I never thought my wife would do that to me, Lisa. That's why I took the vows. And I imagine your husband never thought you would do that to him either, Lisa. That's why he took the vows. But Lisa, you hard-headed. You think you perfect and you got it all. And guess what else, Lisa? You think your way is the only way. And I'm gonna show y'all why we know Lisa thinks her way is the only way. Y'all pay attention now and listen, because I don't want this to turn out to be a bad thing and make me look like women bashing, like Lisa and Miss B.S. Brown and all of these females that don't want to be corrected, that don't want to get life right, seems to think. This is just their perception. I want y'all to know it's a reason they perceive that, though. It's a reason that they have that perspective. And do you know, I tell y'all all the time, your perspective says nothing about the thing that you're perceiving, or the person that you're perceiving, or the place that you're perceiving. It says all about you. So y'all, when we reading this comment from Miss Lisa, don't feel sorry for what she's saying to me. Don't feel offended. I don't. I feel sorry for her and I strive to help her. But what these comments that I'm reading only tell me is all about Miss Lisa and what she's been going through, and how she neglected her husband and made him have to go talk to some other people, and even that made Lisa's mad. And all Lisa had to do is realize that when her husband going through some shit, sit down and listen to him and stop over talking him. Stop talking about all the wrongdoings that he's doing and counting his wrongdoings. Don't you know, Lisa, love keeps no count of wrongdoings? If you truly love your husband, Lisa, see, you don't know this knowledge, Lisa, that you don't sit up and count the husband is doing, the wrong that your husband are doing, Lisa. If your husband or anyone that you love, if your child is doing anything wrong, you don't sit around and talk shit about them because they're doing it wrong, Lisa. You help your child, Lisa. You teach your child, Lisa. That's why I tell a lot of you women that don't understand that it's one love and that you can't love your children with a love and love your man with a love. That's retarded. That's stupid. And if you think that, the shit ain't gonna work for somebody. It ain't gonna work for your children, or it ain't gonna work for your man, because you ain't loving somebody right. Because it's only one love. And the same love that you give to your kids, if you truly love your kids, you will have to give that same love to your man. And if you try to separate the love and say, I ain't gonna love my man as much as I love my kids, guess what? You ain't gonna get the love back from a man that you should get from a man, or the same love that you got from your kids, because you're not putting out the same thing, Lisa. Now, we're gonna take our time. I ain't got no way to go, y'all. Y'all see Melvin is still here. Melvin would have been gone. Boy, y'all know this got me ready to teach her something. I'm passionate, but I'm striving to deal with it, and I'm striving to stay calm, okay? So y'all help me, pray for me. Whew. Back to Lisa. Lisa said, and boy, she typing books now. That's how you know when people going through something. Look at that. And that ain't, it was connected to that. So it's, no, it was connected to that. These are two. So let me finish reading. She said, I felt, no, let me get back. She said, you don't want to hear nobody's opinions but yours. That's a lie. That's why I put all my business out, Lisa. That's why I put, don't you think I know by talking about my mama on YouTube was going to make people think I'm a sucker for talking about my mama? Don't you think I know it was going to make people think I was a fool because he talking about his mama and bashing his mom? Oh, when I talked about my wife, don't you think I knew some women was going to say, oh, he's female bashing. He don't like female. I knew this, Lisa. I did it anyway. You know why? Because he'll. Remember that scar, Lisa, I was telling you about? That shit hurt bad. It's still hurting right now. I can't even rest my arm down on the shit right here. But I keep hurting it, Lisa. Look, I'm leaning on it now like that, Lisa. Look at it. I'm on it, Lisa. I'm on it. It hurt. It hurt. But guess what? No pain. No gain, Lisa. Watch this. Oh, it feel better now, Lisa. Watch this. It don't even hurt too much no more. I'm being honest with y'all. That shit hurt first when I lean on it. Look at it. Oh, look at it. It hurt. But watch this. It don't hurt that bad no more. I put the pain on his ass, Lisa. No pain, no gain, Lisa. You want shit easy. And any man that come in your life and let it be easy, Lisa, if it ain't no bumps and bruises, no interactions, no arguments, no disagreements, Lisa, you got a fake ass man and he's cheating on you, or he doing something behind your back that you don't know. And you can mark my word on that one, Lisa. You might not want to hear that, and you might not want to understand it either. But let's get back to what you saying, Lisa. Lisa say, I feel sorry for you. Don't feel sorry for me though. Feel sorry for yourself. Help yourself. She said, I feel sorry for you. Oh, I feel sorry for you. You're angry and nothing in my letter was disrespectful to you. No, and I never said you were disrespectful, Lisa. Why are you saying these things about me? Or anybody else. And nobody else said you was disrespectful, Lisa. You asked for comments on the marriage issue. You can try to tear me down for a comment on wedding, but I'm good. You're not mature enough to listen sometimes. If someone is not cash apping you, then you get very disrespectful. I wonder why you are disrespectful to women, and you're a user of people with good hearts. God will keep you in your situation because he gave you a talent, and instead of using it, listen to Lisa. Lisa is, I'm sorry, Lisa, but you ignorant. If you don't call what I'm doing here on my own platform that you interfering with right now, putting these comments where God is letting me use my talents and my gifts at, if you don't see that I'm using them, Lisa, you sadly mistaken. And that's what you did to your husband too, Lisa. He was doing things and showing you things, trying to show you that he was trying to get his life together. And it wasn't a fucking enough for you, Lisa. Watch this. This is how I know he was doing shit that wasn't enough for you, Lisa, because I'm doing shit right now and you don't even see what I'm doing. You don't value what I'm doing. And I'm going to show you how we know. Everybody going to see you don't value it, Lisa, but we don't give a damn what you value. What you value going to make you shit. What you eat going to make you shit. What I value is going to make me successful. What I eat is going to make me shit. So you can blow that shit out your ass, Lisa. But watch this. Lisa said, and this is crazy, y'all. It saddens me that women be this confused. This lady said, she said, if someone is not cash apping you, then you get very disrespectful. And I wonder why. You are disrespectful to women and you are a user of people with good hearts. God will keep you in your situation because he gave you a talent. And instead of you using it, using it to really sing for food or getting a job, you're using women to keep you up. A real man gets out and works 3 jobs. Look at her perception, y'all. Watch how ignorant Lisa is. And I'm glad she did this to herself. Lisa said to me, Lisa said, let's go back. Lisa said, God will keep you in your situation because he gave you a talent, and instead of using it to really sing for food or get a job, you're using women you're using women to keep you up. A real man gets out and works 3 jobs if he has to. You are a man and you should be out there working at Walmart. You are a man and you should be out there working at Walmart or Home Depot or anywhere. God sees everything, and I'll promise you he's not going to bless your mess. Tearing down women, you don't deserve it. I'm just disappointed that women let you disrespect other women because you don't like what I said. You tear down a woman because she said her husband told all their business. Why? What reason? You need help, and it's not the kind where people keep sending you money, but you would overtalk anybody that spits real truth to you. My husband lost a queen. Ooh, he did. I feel sorry for you, Lisa. He probably did lost a queen, but right now you're acting like a peasant. And I think he left a peasant. I really did. I'm sorry, and I ain't trying to disrespect you, but this part of your comment really reveals a lot about you, Lisa. And listen to it. Just listen to it. And think like your husband. Just think if I was your husband. But you would overtalk anybody that spits real truth to you. My husband lost a queen. When you walk in with God, he will replace your heart 0 with a hero. You right, he will. Watch this though. I don't tear down a man. You see what you doing? You ain't jump on here trying to agree with my wife because y'all alike. You can relate to her. You understand her. You sympathize for her. You don't give a damn about your husband, and you don't sympathize for him. And guess what, Lisa? Guess how I know it? Because you don't give a damn about me, and you don't sympathize for me. Oh my God, let's get back to it. She say, when you walking with God, he will replace your heart 0 with a hero. I don't jump on board on bandwagon when a man tears down a woman or vice versa. When you wrong, you're wrong. Absolutely. Even when the woman is wrong, Lisa. And when you're wrong, you're wrong. And we can tell you're wrong, Lisa. Why is it hard for men to be able to tell you when you wrong, Lisa? That's why your husband left your ass, Lisa, because you perfect. You always right. You can always tell him what he's getting wrong, Lisa. He can work on everything in his life. He didn't Rubik's Cube his ass round to blue, yellow, orange, green, and green. He putting colors on the damn Rubik's Cube that don't even go on the motherfucker. He got a fused Rubik's Cube. This nigga done fused colors, making tropical punch, tropical green, apple, berry, yellow. He trying every damn thing he could do to mix this fucking, but judging that man. And everything he tell you, you ain't doing right, Lisa. You get mad. And he's judging you. And he's treating you bad. He's talking out of his way to you, Lisa. You know, why is the man doing you like that, Lisa? Turn that damn mirror around at yourself, Lisa, and look at what you've been doing to that man. You know what? I don't believe in leaving people. I don't believe in giving up on shit quickly. And no, I don't believe in divorces. But Lisa, from the sound of this comment right here, and I can hear the actions that you are displaying, I would have left you too, Lisa. I really, my wife ain't as bad as you, Lisa, but y'all kind of alike, Lisa. My wife don't like when I talk about the problems we have in our relationship. You know what you do, Lisa? You fix the damn problems. You put your hands on the problem. You listen to your husband, what he's complaining about. You try to do whatever the hell you can do to fix it. That's what compromising is, Lisa. And then when you try and you've done all that you can do and you can't stand no more, you try again, Lisa. Because that's worse. That's the worst part of your vows. You don't just leave, Lisa. So what's this? Just because your husband went out there talking to people about y'all, that wasn't reason enough for you to leave that man or want to get a divorce. That man tired of you, Lisa. I'm tired of my wife not understanding and listening to me. When intelligent women in the world, in my life, in passing, you think on YouTube is the only way I be who I am? I'm myself all around in life. I meet women all day long in the walks of life that know me from YouTube and don't know me. People understand me, Lisa. Why my wife don't? Why you don't, Lisa? Because y'all are wayward. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to something Lisa said. She said, when you're wrong, you're wrong. Even you, Lisa, when you're wrong, a man should be able to tell your ass you're wrong. All right? Peace, brother. You need help. You might be right, and I'm receiving my help, and I'm working on me. Do the same for you. Sweep around your own front door, Lisa. Get your marriage and your divorce straight, Lisa, before you over here on my platform commenting on mine. You see? Because your heart ain't right, and your feelings ain't right about your own marriage. You hurting, Lisa. You find out what it takes to get you right. The problems and the adversities and the things that are going wrong in your life, you fix them. Solve them first, and then you come out and you tell people how you solve them. But right now you don't have the problem fixed, Lisa. Your husband is leaving you. It's over, Lisa. He's tired. And I'm just saying that to say maybe he's tired of some of the things that I'm picking up on here. And let me show y'all why I say Lisa is much like my wife, and Lisa and my wife could be much like a whole lot of other women. And when we point this out as men, we're not women bashing. What we're really simply striving to do is say, hey, women, we see some things that are going wrong with y'all that y'all could fix, that'll help y'all deal with men better. Check this out. And you know what? When you try to help women, women don't want to be helped. They want to stay in their own same ways and do things the way they want to, stuck in their own ways. And most women that I've dealt with and a lot of women in the world are wayward. Wayward. All right, let me read what wayward word. I keep telling y'all about words and shit. Y'all don't be listening to me. We're going to get back to Lisa's comment, the part that I want to talk about. But let's look up the definition of wayward. The definition of wayward.
Here's the definition of wayward. Difficult to control or predict because of unusual or perverse behavior.
You know what a wayward person is? They are difficult to control or predict because of unusual or perverse behavior. I'm gonna read that again. Now you guys got to do your own damn research because I can't be smart for y'all. Understand for yourself, because when somebody try to tell you what they understand, you don't perceive it that well, and you think they know what they don't know what they're talking about. Learn for yourself. Wayward means difficult to control or predict because of unusual or perverse behavior. Is that not Lisa right here? But if she would receive some of what I'm putting down, if she pick up some of what I'm putting down, it could help her, and she wouldn't be so wayward, and she would get a little bit further with her husband. But because she's so difficult to control or predict because of unusual and perverse behavior, isn't she giving us unusual and perverse behavior through just a comment? Ooh, Lord, she is wayward. And the Bible speaks against wayward people. Now, I'm going to demonstrate to y'all how she is wayward. I don't just want to state a claim and not prove what I'm saying. This lady is on my YouTube channel, watching me sing, dance, speak lectures, kick knowledge, talk about my adversities with my mother, my wife, my daughter, myself, my homelessness, everything. This is a melting pot of me striving to make my life better. Me dealing with all of the bumps and the bruises and showing y'all in real time, which I consider to be much harder than work, and it is work. But watch what this lady just said, and my wife did me like this too, y'all. This shit got me almost wanting to cry. But I told my wife I want another tear about this marriage. And I have shared many, not because I'm a punk, but because I have feelings. And I'm passionate about the people, places, and the things that I love. But I try not to use them and visit them. I love people. But let me tell you how this lady is much like my wife. And that's a bad thing. That if she fix it and my wife fix it, they'll become better women in the future. That's all I be talking to people for. And when they say I'm women bashing, that's a lie. I bash men too. I don't just bash nobody though. I tell the truth about men and tell the truth about women. And guess what? The truth hurts people. It even hurts me. You think it don't hurt me when y'all tell me the truth about my life or me or my mama? Because some things I'm not all right about with my mama. The majority I am, but I'm not all right with my wife or even my daughter. So when someone says something to me and I can see intelligently that they're right, guess what? I receive. I don't rebuttal or reject or defend and run the other way. And that's how you know somebody is wayward and unteachable and ignorant, because they don't have no intentions on doing it right. They don't have no intentions on getting the marriage or doing what it takes for the marriage, the friendship, the relationship, the child, life, whatever. This is crazy, y'all, but hold on, come over here. It tells me, and this is the kind of shit why I had worked the job for 7 months. And my wife don't understand when I say to her, I worked this job for you. Even though she's saying I didn't give her much money from the job, that ain't the point I'm making, right? I don't care if I gave her one damn brown dime or a brown penny or a wooden nickel or a silver dime. I didn't have to give her nothing. What I'm telling her, and that she don't understand, lady, now I'm talking about my wife, is that I never would have worked that damn job. I ain't never worked a job in my life. I found a way to do what I needed to do, regardless of what I thought. I didn't want to go and work a job. And that's my prerogative. That's my opinion. That's my perception, and that's my right. But my wife came into my life, much like you did. And she told me, you need to get a job. And I'm like, why, honey? Why don't you just support me with what I'm doing? And this can get better. Let me show you how to help me do what I'm doing. I don't need a boss. We'll be our own boss, and we can make way more money than you making on your job and my job if I had 2 or 3 together, if you just listen to me. No. I don't want to be on no social media. I don't want to all our personal life out there. Much like you, Lisa. I don't want to be talking to people about our social life and our life. Much like you, Lisa. But you know why you don't want to do it, Lisa? Because you know you ain't right, Lisa. I don't know why my wife didn't want to do it. Because she's a nice woman. She looks good to me. She got a good spirit when she want to. And I don't know what she's hiding, but I know it's something. And you too, Lisa. Whenever you don't want people to observe or to see what you're doing, and you want to live sacred and secretly, guess what, Lisa? You're doing something you don't want nobody to know. And that's fine. That's your prerogative. But I choose to live life based upon the gospel. If you don't know what the gospel is, Lisa, it's good news. And if you were living your life based upon the gospel, Lisa, which is good news, you wouldn't mind good news being told. It's only people that's living a fucked up life and don't plan on getting it right. And they tore up on the inside. And they had things in the past that they are shameful of. And they shy to talk about it. They don't even have the strength to do what they need to do sometimes. They don't have the know-how, right? And so guess what? It causes you to want to live a secret and sacred life because you don't want people to judge you. Let's judge you. I feel your pain, Lisa. I know you. I told you I have the spirit of discernment and intuition. And from your comments, I feel your pain. This ain't me bashing you. The first time, the comment wasn't me bashing you either. But this is me giving you what you need. If you told your husband this shit right here, and you didn't evaluate him and see what his expectations was for himself, what his dreams, aspirations were, his achievements, and what the things is he desired for his life and endeavors, and you told him some shit like this is why he leaving you, Lisa. You say, God will keep you in your situation because he gave you a talent, and instead of you using it to really sing for food or get a job, you're using women to keep you up. Now you just told a lie on me. And what I'm actually doing is what you said. I'm using my talents and my gifts right here on my platform. My gift of influencing, of an influencer and an educator. My gift of singing. My gift of dancing, songwriting. My gift of anything, showing my adversities in my life and using my life as a living example to teach people. All of these are my gifts. And I'm not the best in the world at them, but I'm getting better because I'm practicing, Lisa. And this is hard damn work, Lisa. And watch this, Lisa. It don't come with a paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. It comes with one every month. And it's not as much as everybody get on their job weekly or not weekly, Lisa. So it's harder for me to be an entrepreneur. It takes more out of me to do the work that I'm doing, Lisa. But if you don't understand that it's work, you will not support your husband. And you will tell him to come down and look down upon the things that he wants to do and focus on what you want him to do. Like, watch this shit, Lisa. This is what you want me and your husband to do. A real man gets out and works 3 jobs. Listen to the dumbass advice you was giving your husband, who could have been an entrepreneur that could have made y'all millions of dollars if you would have just supported him and his ideas and compromised with him just for once with what he wanted to do instead of forcing him to go and get 3 jobs. Really? 3 fucking jobs? How many fucking hours he's going to work on each one of these jobs? How many fucking jobs in the 24-hour day? And even if you work in 3 jobs, how much money can he working his ass off? How much time is he? So let's just say you gave him 4 hours job. What else is he gonna have left to do, Lisa? And this is the advice you was giving that man. You don't see that as a man reasonably and logically. This nigga was thinking, this lady's fucking crazy. She trying to overwork me to death. She don't care nothing about me. Same thing I was thinking about my damn wife. Now watch this. You even went as far as to say, a real man gets out and works 3 jobs if he has to. You are a man and you should be out there working at Walmart, Lisa, Home Depot, Lisa, or anywhere, Lisa. God sees everything and promise you he's not going to bless your mess. Lisa, I'm going to end it on this note because we done been on here 2 hours and a quarter. 2 hours and 15 minutes. But Lisa, if you haven't been watching, Lisa, God is blessing me abundantly. God has taken me from on the streets walking around with singing for a food sign on, with people donating me money in my hand, to Lisa, people are cash apping me donations now. I'm riding in my SL Mercedes that I bought, Lisa, that God blessed me with the money to buy, Lisa. God is blessing me gradually, Lisa. God is turning that mess that you was talking about as a mess of my life into a message, Lisa. And you're watching my message. Give yourself a round of applause. applause. Just be receptive, Lisa. Because my mess, I put it out there for the world to get a message from. My test, Lisa, I throw it out there for the world to be a testimony for the world. And Lisa, my job ain't done. But all of my work is going to be, majority of my work is going to be done here on my platform. What I'm worth and the energy that I'm putting out. So when you come on here and get a little bitter about the few little cash apps that my true cashiers and cashiers work hard to send me and they don't mind sending, and some of them are the hardest workers going hard for me in the comment section, making you send something, don't sit around here and be entertained for free. And be listening to my knowledge for free, because they feel like, hey, if they can pay and if they can cash out and help and donate, and if they can send some money to play a jukebox and join and cooperate and comply with the community and be happy, and they are my biggest supporters, Lisa, then maybe you should try to send $1 or $2. Maybe you should send in something. And even if you don't give it to me, Lisa, I'm gonna help you in closing on this one. If you ain't got a dime to give me, because I ain't never asked you for nothing, Lisa, and most of my followers I ain't asked for nothing, they help me freely and willingly. And not only do they help me, Lisa, they help me help myself by making sure you guys know that you should give too if they could give. So they get in the comment section and they say, my cash app, and they say, please kindly give something if you can, because no cash could use it. And you know the same people that's telling you that, Lisa, are the biggest people that's giving me something, Lisa, and I ain't asked them for it, Lisa. So stop lying on my platform. Stop coming over here misconstruing things and getting things discombobulated. Look those, because I know them, Lisa. You don't know the difference between no and now. You don't even know the difference between who and how. I know it because you're writing wrong shit to me. You spelling stuff wrong. You need a little bit more intelligence, Lisa. And before you go out to set and find a man, which a man will take dumb women and we'll work on them. We'll take a 0 or a 10. I seen men do it and build them up. I ain't never seen a woman take a 0. Now, I'm not saying women don't take the lesser, but a woman ain't just going out there picking up no bum off the street, talking about, I can put him on some clothes and dress up and get him right, and he'll be a good man. And guess what, Lisa? If women would have did that for me 4 years ago, we'd be rich. And I was the homeless bum that they would not help. That's how I know women won't do that. I had to come from being a bum first. I had to get a job, make some money, dress myself up, get some gold teeth, get a SL 500. And now women are kind of attractive. But guess what, y'all? Don't be fooled. I'm still homeless. Get your mangy ass from around here. Bye. Get your ass. Go. I'm still homeless. Don't have no money to give you. I'm still struggling. And you women that don't mean me no well are sitting back watching women that got the right heart, that got the right understanding, that are nice, submissive, humble. They have temperance. They are intelligent. They are virtuous. A lot of the women that are following me, and y'all want to sit in here and judge them for supporting somebody that they deem to be worthy of supporting. But yet you sit up and tell your husband, Lisa, to go and work 3 damn jobs, get tired, don't have time for you even. It's going to cause you a problem on the back end that you don't even know about. Because when he working and making all that money and not making time for you, oh, you going to complain about that too, Lisa. Let me tell you that. That's why he got, you ain't gonna have to complain no more, Lisa, because he tired. He tired of Rubik's Cube in his life all around for you, turning in so many different kaleidoscope of colors. This dude didn't turn himself into a kaleidoscope. If y'all don't know what that is, look it up. But he's tired, Lisa. You ain't making no changes at all. And that's what a compromise is, Lisa. You gotta do better. I hate that I had to come on here and give it to you like that. I ain't paid attention to no comments. I'm gonna go back and read the comments, all of them. I promise y'all that. But Lisa and a lot of other women think that you're tearing women down when you try to give them and tell them right from wrong. I want some of my intelligent women out there in my community that is smart, that do got it, and some of the new ones that's going to come along, because it ain't all women that are dumb. Please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. All women are not ignorant. All women do have the ability to be intelligent. Please understand I'm telling y'all that. But don't be as dumb as some of these ignorant women on here, man. You got to know it takes two. And you can't sit up and blame somebody. I don't give a damn if it's your girlfriend. You could have a friend girl that you cool with. If you always making your friend girl the problem and you're never the fucking problem, you need to check yourself. And if your friend girl can't tell you, girl, you know, when you put that on, that didn't look that right, and you kind of value with them telling you that sometimes, you don't really have a friend. You have a yes man or woman around you. And so I just want to say, Lisa, I apologize if my last comment on the last video offended you. I was aiming for your heart and trying to show you how you can consider your husband a little bit and his feelings and his desires a little bit more, and maybe you just maybe could fix your marriage and your husband probably divorce you. Hell, I'm the husband in this marriage and with my wife fighting to be with my wife. You see, that's the difference between the man you chose and the man my wife chose. I'm not striving to leave my wife. She's not all that bad, even though she's the one giving up on me. It's easy. I should be able to say, shoot, and get the hell on out the picture real fast and say, hell yeah, I'm gone now. I didn't leave her like that, Lisa, because I'm a winner. I'm strong. And I chose her for a reason, and I took vows, Lisa. Who you vows to, and careful who you try to give advice to when you ain't got yourself together, your knowledge right, because you shouldn't be telling nobody to work no job if they can do better than a job. And right now, Lisa, I'll make more on my YouTube channel and with what I'm doing in my life than working at Walmart. So you would have to listen to me and my intelligence more to get us where we're going, because I won't let you lead us, because I can see now you would be leading us astray. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope y'all get something from it. I'm gonna close this out now because I'm getting really frustrated about it, and I think I've said enough, and I don't want people to keep misconstruing that I'm woman bashing. I want to correct women, and all the time always talking about men. Right now it's 2 minutes, 2 hours, 22 minutes and 22 seconds, and I seen two, and I cannot turn a deaf ear to it. So before I get off of here with you and you, I have to do something. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. I have the best life, health, wealth, success. I am prosperous in all of my endeavors. I am building an empire to leave behind a legacy, to take care of my family, immediate and extended, for generations and generations and generations to come. My cup will runneth over, and the overflow shall be for the homeless, the underprivileged youth, and the people on my peripheral that's helping me to push forward towards productivity and progression, knowing that these things is coming to fruition for me. I'm not thinking they're coming. I'm not hoping and wishing. Knowing that these things is coming to fruition for me, for my mother, father, Lord, God, source, pop, smack that like button, assured me that if I stay aligned with it, it will send me other blue dot alignment like Sister Taz, like Nicole J, like Maserati Ant, like boom, 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 with resources that will help me to manifest my heart's desires with all my righteous intent, because my true fans, followers, friends, and family, cashiers and cashiers understand me. I don't have to talk too much. I don't have to ready snow that. You already know that. You already know me. I keep saying that to the people that know me. If you don't know me, get gone. Change the channel. You're not one of us. You're not our kind. They're not one. They're not one. Us do we are. Is our one. Our one. Day and night is our only one. All of us here. It's the only thing we got. It's one day, and what we do with that day is up to us, and it's going to determine your future. You can't do nothing about your past but reflect on it. See what you did wrong and what you did right. Do more of what you did right. X out what you did wrong. Learn from what you did wrong. Look, it's nobody's responsibility but your own. This is your life that you live in. Ladies, you can sit up and blame men all you want about relationships going bad, but you chose the man. Men, you can sit up and blame women all day long about how much she whore or cheat or don't listen to you. But you chose the woman, and it takes two. I'm not naming the blame. I'm not women bashing. I'm not uplifting men. I'm not man bashing. And I'm not uplifting women. I'm calling a spade a spade. I call it just like what it is. I stand for righteousness. You either righteous or you're unrighteous, whether you're a man or a woman. If you're righteous, I'm gonna call it what it is. If you're unrighteous, I'm gonna call you what you is. And I'm gonna dwell and shun away from unrighteousness, and I'm gonna draw near to righteousness. And people that want to be corrected, that want to learn, people that know they're not perfect, people that understands that there are knowledge, a lot of knowledge and wisdom and understanding in other people's heads, that if they would just listen twice as much as they talk with one mouth, in 2 ears, they'll learn a lot more. And that's who I'm talking to. That's who I'm building with, and that's who's going to be a part of my community and my congregation. And y'all can stay in the church as long as you're respectful. You can have your opinion and your perspective and your perceptions, and you can oppose me as long as you're respectful. And if you get disrespectful, just know that I know how to disrespect too. Disrespect begets disrespect, just like respect begets respect. You get what you give. So careful for what you put out in my comment section, and then I'll be careful what I put out to you. Once again, I am the homie No Cash, and I think this was a very, 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 very powerful live. Y'all better go back and watch some of these lives and stop thinking I'm just in playing games. A lot of Jews is being dropped. I don't know whether y'all are getting it or not, but a lot of Jews being dropped in these lives. And sometimes I get mad about the lives because I'm not singing and because I'm not playing looking bad. I'm caring of doing. He's my elder. I value his perception. I value his opinion. I value his perspective. He's an elder. So that being said, I value a lot of y'all all the time. I see y'all when y'all think I don't. Y'all are my strength. Receive pick up what I'm putting down and live your life the best that you can, because that's what I'm giving y'all this advice for. It's for you. It's not for me. And anybody that rebels against advice that helped them, that's a sad person. And they're going to go through trials and tribulations and mistakes so much until they learn. And sometimes you just got to let people learn the hard way. So I love y'all. I'm not women bashing. Please, my intelligent women, y'all speak up for me on here. Y'all speak up in the comment sections and let them know that y'all are not dumb. People are following me thinking I got a bunch of dumb women on here, hypnotized, and they dumb with no man looking at me, googly eyes, and sending me all their money like somebody sending me a lot of money, and they acting like I'm not working for what I'm doing or I don't deserve what I'm doing. Can the women that are a part of my community, a part of the church, not church, church, C-H, U-R-C-H, church, all of the women that's a part of my church, please speak up for the community and the congregation, because I know that y'all are not dummies. It takes strong women to be a part of the church. It takes strong women that can. My moderators are some of the strongest women that I've met in the past years, emotionally, intellectually, and all. To put up with me and to help me, oh man, you got to be strong. And I got some real strong ass women in that damn moderator section. I know it. I love y'all. And I'm about to get around to reaching out to y'all very soon. Not just the women, all of my moderators, men too. But I'm speaking to the moderators and cashiers, because for some strange reason, the outside women begin to think that y'all are dumb enough to sit up here and be hypnotized by my knowledge or my ignorance enough to just send me y'all money because I asked y'all for it. I would love for y'all to want to, and that y'all feel like I deserve what y'all are contributing to me, and that if they're not contributing and being deserving or reciprocating, I'm beginning to feel like now, if you giving me something, then you're getting something for free. So the very same thing that you are blaming me of is what people are doing to me, because I'm working hard over here on my platform. I'm giving y'all best of me, of my currency and my current. But I'm seeing a lot of haters come over here and misconstrue the movement and try to make me a woman basher, someone who's asking for money and all type of fuckery that really is not the truth. So I'm gonna ask my moderators and my cashiers for the movement, man. We about to get strong, about to go far, because I see how the enemy is opposing me so much. When the devil come at you, look, when you're precious to God, you become important to the devil. And now the negative energy and the devil is keeping on coming at me, and I don't care. Don't y'all feel sorry for me. Y'all just pray my strength in the Lord. Pray my strength in Mother, Father, Lord, God, source, because I'm strong. And I'm going to be all right, and I know God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And I'm a damn warrior. I'm a buffalo soldier. Dreadlock star. In the heart of America, fighting for survival. And on that note, I'm gonna get on up out of here, y'all. Share this video. This came from my heart. Miss Lisa Griffin, I don't mean you no harm, but you mean yourself harm. And you got to sweep around your own front door, darling, before you come sweeping and cleaning up other people's house. You got to get your house in order. You got to get some knowledge upstairs before you can go provide assistance, advice, and instructions and information to other people who are more qualified than you. That's just not smart. So with that being said, and even if you do, because we can learn a lot from a dummy, you can even learn from dummies. See how intelligent I am? You can learn what not to do from dummies. You can learn how not to act from dummies and ignorant people. So you can learn. But Lisa, harbor around intelligence, knowledge, wisdom, intellect, intuition, and discernment, so you can get a little bit better. Because I feel your pain. I'll be praying for you. And I see your misunderstanding. You have a lot of misunderstandings. And you need to take time to get you right before you even step out to try to find a man. Because nowadays, back in the day, a man would take a zero-ass woman and build her up. And still to this day, men will take a zero-ass woman and build her up, buy her clothes, get her hair fixed, and just be happy that he got a woman he want to. Even nowadays, they will do it. But more so these days, men have wisened up. They don't want no dumb woman either. They don't want no broke woman either. They don't want no needy woman either. You know? So all the days of the old of you just being a woman and coming around and being able to cook and clean is over if you think a man just gonna accept you as his wife just for those things. So I'm striving to let y'all know where much is given, much is required. And when you want that man that has all this money, marbles, and chalk, and a nice house, and the nice cars, and the fullness thereof, he's gonna require much from your ass. And he's gonna want you to have some attributes, some characteristics, some qualities, some standards, some morals, some values, some inner over and understanding, some knowledge, wisdom, temperance, and loyalty, and love. And if you don't have those things, you very well may find him, ladies. But one thing I can be sure is you will not keep him, because it takes more than just that. Now, once again, I am the homie No Cash, and I'm going to sign this thing on off. And I always say a big 10-4, right? But this right here, is a big 10-4. Matter of fact, that's one of the biggest damn 10-4s I ever did. Once again, I am a homie No Cash signing off with a big 10-4. Over and out. Peace and love. Y'all stay well and be blessed. And remember, don't ignore truth and facts in your life, and mistakes and failures in your life. Because truth, facts, failures, and mistakes were designed by God to teach us. And if you ignore truth, facts, failures, and mistakes, it will make you ignorant. And ignorant begets and ignorance is a lack of knowledge. It means you will not know. You will be dumb. you will have a lack of knowing how to do things better on this earth. And the people who don't know have worse consequences, worse situations, worse circumstances to deal with in life. And they go through the most pain. They are pain freaks. They go through things over and over and over and over again until they get. Don't be a pain freak. Don't be ignorant. I'm talking to my congregation, my church, my community, because I know my people by their name. And you know the tree by the fruit it bear. And I know my people by their actions in the way that they treat people. Y'all know how we do it, man. Once again, I'm the homie No Cash, and I'm gonna sign this thing on off. Y'all keep Lisa Griffin in your prayers. I really do feel sorry for her and her husband leaving her. I really don't know all of the story. And much like she told me, I can't judge her husband just off of her side. I will not judge her husband off of her side. All I can draw a conclusion or a perception or perspective from is the information that Lisa has provided me here in the comment section. And guess what, Lisa? I agree more so with your husband from your actions. And I possibly would have left a woman that treats me like how you just treated me, not even knowing me, not even understanding what I tried to give you advice, helpful advice too, Lisa. I was just helping you. I don't even know you from a can of paint. So I can't be offended by you. Especially ones that I don't know. And even people that I know, Lisa, I've learned that you don't let people easily move you with their words and the actions that they do, because if you do, they become your God, Lisa. They control you, Lisa. And I'm not going to let anyone control me by what they say out of their mouth. You can call me a pussy, punk, bitch ass nigga. A dude can call me a pussy, punk, bitch ass nigga in front of the world. I observe him to make sure he don't come talking that shit in my vicinity when he becomes in arm's reach, because he can say what he want to say as long as he's over there. But if he don't threaten me, threaten no bodily harm to me, he good. If he come close enough talking that, I'm gonna put hands on him and he gonna have to do something to me, or I'm gonna do something to him. But let me let you know something. He can say anything he want to say about me and anybody he want to, and he will not get a reaction from me, because I am my own controller. I am the captain of my fate, the master of my soul. No man and no woman will control me. I allow people to do whatever they do to me. And if I don't allow it, you will get the business. But one thing you can rest assured, nobody said me will get me to act out of my character unless it's causing me harm or you're close enough to cause harm. I want y'all to think on that. And this was a deep video. Y'all watch this, man. I appreciate all y'all for listening. And I enjoy when y'all come in here and just listen to knowledge and wisdom. I mean, to go to church on Sunday, it takes people who are striving to get life better. It ain't just, I mean, a lot of hypocrites are there too, but at least they're making an attempt. You see, and I want to say I give y'all credit. I give y'all an A+ for making an attempt. All right. Once again, I am the homie No Cash, and I'm gonna really sign this thing off this time with a big 10-4. Lisa Griffin, we love you. We're gonna be praying for you. Even BS Brown, we're gonna be praying for you. And all of the head of our marketing team, we're gonna be praying for y'all. We need y'all to be on your job, because this marketing stuff got to get out here, and promotions and things need to get done. Thank y'all very much. Once again, I'm signing off with a big 10-4. Over and out. Peace and love.